Here we go.
Yes, sir. Okay. Now,
So, Jay, you watch Chainsaw Man?
do what?
You watch Chainsaw?
Not
The
watch.
season hotness.
I don't really watch anime
Oh, you read?
anymore.
You read it?
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
I don't think it's done, so I didn't get to see the completion of the
Yeah,
story, but
only part one's done.
have you
part
read
two's
Fire
like,
Punch?
I read Fire Punch before I read Chainsaw Man. Yeah, I was like on a internet forum because I saw the memes with Agni's face, and people were like, "Bro, you gotta read Fire Punch if you're gonna understand Fujimoto." I'm like, "All right, I'll read Fire Punch before I read Chainsaw Man." Like, it was weird, but I really enjoyed it. His art style's a bit out there, but it's still good. It's readable, which is the important part.
I read the
And I
whole
like
thing in the night.
Yeah, I like Toka, the guy who's literally trapped in a woman's body. That was pretty good. When people talk about, like, why can't the Japanese handle trans characters properly? Like, I feel like that was actually a very good interpretation of that. Like, the guy had his body blown off, it regenerated, and for some strange reason, just came back as a woman. But he's like, I'm still a guy. Like, I'm like, you know what? It's pretty respectful.
I don't remember this. Let me look this up.
You remember? Yeah. The guy who wanted to make a movie, who was best friends with Agni, but he was only using him until the very end.
Yeah, the fucking movie. Yeah.
Yeah, the movie guy.
That guy was crazy, dude.
He was pretty cool.
I fucking
He's like,
loved
the only
that.
thing I can do. He's like, the only thing I can do is my body regenerates super quickly, so if I get shot in the face, I'll just come back. And he uses that to sneak attack people. I'm like, that's pretty rad.
Intentionally face checking a bush because you know that you can like have your face cut off and it'll be cool.
Yeah, it'll regenerate like a couple seconds. Like the dude gets. So here's like a scene from Fire Punch, right? He's driving down the road. Whatever guys they're fighting, shoots him in the head. He's like, haha, I got him. He's like the guy who can regenerate, stabs him in the neck, kicks him out of the car. He's like, oh, he's got cigarettes on him. So his buddy shows up, shoots him in the head again. He's like, don't worry, brother, I've avenged you. So the guy who can regenerate takes the gun from him, shoots him in the head. He's like, oh, sweet, this guy's got a lighter on him. And then he just starts smoking with their dead bodies in the car. I'm like, that's pretty funny. I appreciate Fujimoto's humor, if anything. He's got that down pat.
That is spectacular. By the way, are we recording or continuing to talk? I don't care.
We are recording. And
okay,
last time on Dragon Ball Z.
So no, the way that I think this one would open would be, let's say that you this is when you set down the controller and you saved your game, and then you're loading up your game, and events have progressed in the game such that the opening screen is now different. So when you go to reload your game, the opening title screen, instead of having the pristine modern city of Garland at the capital, nestled into this mountainside, there is now a dark smoldering hole in the city, and it's dark. It's nighttime, it's darker, and you can see every now and again rapid staccato flashes, which means there is gunfighting going on somewhere still in the city. So the opening title, the opening title has changed, and the reason why it has changed is because the Royal Magitech Regiment, the Black Knights, responded quickly and nobly. And Soap, you just dropped out of Roll20. Is that acceptable, or is that?
I hate Roll20. That's not
okay. Okay, sorry. I wasn't certain if you were doing something.
One of our sponsors.
Sorry. But the Black Knights sprang into action. They engaged in a counter assault, and these guys are the best of the best of the best. So outnumbered 5-1, they were cutting down Ishtar forces, right? And this had what was his name? Americo Stevenson. This had him desperate and paranoid. He ordered Judge Julia Magnus, the commander of the airship that you guys saw when you were escaping the castle. He ordered her to just drop a huge materia bomb on the Ishtar forces to get rid of the Black Knights. And that is where the crater came from. So
Oh, jeez.
it decimated the Hightown borough of the city and breached the palace walls, but the Black Knights were taken care of. And now Nico's apartment has a beautiful view of the palace and a very historic road pile. And it's not even impeded by glass. So, there you
Nice.
go.
So we just having a big sleepover at my house right now. What's going on here?
Well, what I was going to ask. 6 hours have passed. Where is it that you guys have gotten to? I know that Corvallis is still down in the pit.
I'm having an
I-
interesting time.
I think the only thing that would have happened, like, would Corvallis call us in those 6 hours where we clearly left the palace and he went somewhere else while someone and I booked it out of there?
That is an interesting question. That I was thinking of last week. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. The lo-fi beats I'm listening to actually have lyrics for some reason. But can I make a call out of here, Mr. Uame, DM?
Let's see. The ice caves are pretty underground. If you go back up to the top floor, though, if you get into the vault, well, no, God, the vault's also like
Yeah, see,
slab of metal.
See, that's the thing. Like, last week, whenever you guys were discussing whether or not to call me, like, I was kind of like chuckled to myself, like, hee, 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 hee. You won't be able to reach me.
If you attempt to call, like your cell phone does that thing where it's like it tries to connect. You've got 0 bars. It tries to connect, and then the call, like the call screen goes back off the cell phone because it's not even able to connect the network. And if you guys are calling him, you get a this number is unconnected or out of range.
Oh, well, that's unfortunate.
Actually, you might not even have service because there's a lot of people using the cell network right now.
And I feel like, there's a big crater in the middle of town now.
Yeah. So where did you guys go to? Like, it's been 6 hours. What did you guys do in the intervening 6 hours?
I guess we're chilling out at my house and someone's squatting in my room.
Okay. Cleaned up the glass and everything like that.
Hello, so Miss Selwyn, how do you like Chez de Nico? Make yourself at home. We probably won't be here long, since I'm currently packing my to make a hasty exit as soon as I go and locate my parents and possibly the Queen, that is.
An exit to where?
Anywhere but here. I'm thinking, where are neighboring countries that aren't Ishtar?
All right, how?
We just walk out of the city. I know a couple of places. We'll have to go through the sewer again, maybe, but that's no big deal.
Fine. Do you have any food here? We'd probably.
Oh yeah, there's.
Um.
I've got some jerky and some chips in the pantry. We need to cook the meat, so we'll probably just do something with that and take it with us. And I'm assuming some of my neighbors have also made a run for it by this time, so we could go do a bit of looting if you want to do that as well.
That feels. You know what? Whatever. You get yourself packed. I'll figure out the food.
Sure thing. He's like bouncing up and down in a suitcase by this point to close it.
So, Selwyn, you're going into the kitchenette area. What is it you're looking or doing in the kitchen?
We're going to first set aside all of the things that are already cooked and ready to bring, like the chips, bottled water, etc. We're gonna we are gonna
That's just the sound of him packing. Don't worry.
putting a chainsaw in your bag?
It always pays to be prepared for everything.
Hold on. Write that down on your character sheet if you were packing a chainsaw.
Okay, I got you.
Okay, so no, you're going through. You're getting the ready to consume stuff, bottled water, chips.
We're getting anything that's not ready to consume or would not last long, ready to possibly and last a little longer.
Okay, so you're trying to like cook his meat. Do you have any like do you eat out or is it a
I was way too poor to be able to eat out.
okay. So you're cooking some meat, probably some chicken, probably some fish.
Yeah.
Okay. And what, if I may ask, I mean if nobody else has anything to do while you're cooking, what may I ask is Corvallis doing?
So it's been roughly 6 hours, right?
Yes. And it's mostly been dark down there. You heard a little bit like 5.5 hours ago. You heard, like you felt a giant, like you could feel it like a base hit in your chest. You felt a deep, like a deep boom, right? And
Mm-hmm.
friggin', like ice fell down from the ceiling, like stalactites broke and stuff like that. It kind of put you on your butt, but yeah, you felt that. And aside from that, you don't know what's going on. You haven't had any cell phone reception. You don't have any Wi-Fi reception.
Okay. Then I'll probably start making the ascent.
Okay. You go back. Hold on. Let me move you to. If I can. No, not the sewers. Where's the castle? Please tell me I didn't delete the castle. There we go. So you made it. And hold on. Let me delete your allies. But you made it back to the castle. And I don't know where your bear icon is.
I don't know. Hold on. I can fix-a-clease that.
Okay, but you'll be entering back into the treasury if you're going up into the castle.
There we go.
So what are you doing here? By the way, if you... Oh, go ahead. Tell me what you're doing once you're in the treasury now.
So, at this point, I'm in the treasury. I'm gonna start kind of, I'm a little disoriented because it was dark and it was quiet for the most part. So, I'm just gonna kind of try to adjust my eyes, hold on to the wall, and just kind of follow the wall over to the door and try to look around, listen, see if I can detect any other people around me.
I'm not going to have you roll for it because it is going to be very busy in the palace. There are a lot of... Like, when you get to the door, there are, in fact, you can hear outside the treasury, there are a lot of troops moving around, a lot of people, like, hurrying through things. There's a fair bit of activity going on inside the palace.
Do they look like... What was our kingdom again?
Gosian. You're in the city of Garland, which is the capital of the Gosian kingdom.
Do they look Gosian or do they look Ishtari?
No, they're Ishtar, and you also notice there are Turks and Rek people going around. But yeah, there a bunch of people like going through, looking at intelligence, like pulling in captives, things like that. People are being dragged out of rooms. They're doing a cleanup operation on the palace. Now that they're securing it now that they've occupied it.
So... Okay, let me think about this. So this is the... Okay, so... Can you go through... Really, I'm sorry to make you to ask this of you, but can you create just really quick doors in the castle?
Oh, you mean just a marker to show where doors for each thing is?
Yeah, to see how the rooms connect.
Okay.
I'm afraid I might have to Metal Gear Solid this shit.
So there's a door. Oops, that's crooked. Here's a door.
I'll move my icon out of the way.
Here's a door in the back. Don't worry, that K is in fact a door. No, don't you worry.
Hmm.
There. There.
Okay. 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 Thank you, sir.
Sorry, it's actually I should delete those two, but I can't.
So, do I, how, if I try to like peek just a little bit through, so like is the door to the treasury open?
Let's see. I think you can open it from inside, but by the way, while I'm saying this, the back wall, you know how there's that glyph that uh the wall crumbles when you complete the glyph and when you know like and then it forms back up. Since
Mm-hmm.
you walk through that glyph, the wall is formed back up. There's still the glyph there, but it's hidden in the back corner. The
Okay.
but no, the door can be opened from the inside. In fact, based on like how thick the walls were when you walked in, this place would be a pretty good bomb shelter. But the door to the treasury can be opened from the inside, but it is closed.
And it
Unless you've
can
opened
be,
it. Have you opened it?
I haven't opened it yet.
Okay.
But I do know that they can just get in here because didn't we break the lock on it?
Yes. You used the chrono trigger to, or what was the thing it's called? What do you call it?
Imperfect Chronos agent.
Okay, you used the imperfect Chronos agent on it.
Okay. I'm gonna press my ear up to the door and see if I can make out like an idea of how many people are in the room next to me.
Uh, if you listen long enough, it doesn't sound like there's a distinct number of people there. It's people transitioning through this room. There's a lot of people. If you can vaguely, you know what? Go ahead and make me a roll. I'm going to set this difficulty 4. Uh, do this investigation. I know, and this is why we would have a different investigation skill from like perception. But go ahead and do
Well,
this.
I mean, like, we could also potentially do like burglary. That's kind of a burglary type action or stealth. Um,
Maybe. Burglary or stealth would be listening without getting caught, but you are trying to listen. And I don't think that anyone's actively searching for you. I'm gonna see what happens if you because I can give you more information if you can make this check. It's a pretty thick door, and you fail by a degree. So instead of putting, like you put your ear up against the door and you hear muffled sounds, but you can't make anything out of it, and like then you're like trying to get your ear like cupped to the door as firmly as possible, and I'm gonna have the door open, and so because there's no lock on it, the door swings easily on its hinges, right?
mm-hmm.
And out in here, hold on, let me just drag a guy out in here. There is, oh no, I don't have an icon for the guy. Hold on, I gotta come up with, hold on.
It's a bear.
Hold on. Oh, how did I not do this? How did I not do this? Oh, I don't like that. Oh, this is bad. Copy. Photoshop. Give me a second.
You're good. I'm about to low-key pull it up. I'm just gonna delete this message.
Okay. But there is one guy out there, and he is as surprised to watch the door swing open as you are. Image, crop, image, canvas size, pixels. Second.
I was excited to see someone in the fucking, what is it, like the Twitch chat, and then it was a bot trying to offer me like inflation services.
Penis inflation services or the
No,
normal ones?
like bot
Okay.
views and shit.
Okay.
No, if it
Gotcha.
was penis inflation, I might have actually been interested.
Okay, gotcha. So there you go. So yeah, the door swings open under the weight of your, like under the pressure from your head, and there is a single guard. He's walking towards you, probably heading towards the Department of the Interior, and he like you see him, he sees you.
I'm gonna tackle him to the ground.
You're gonna just run at him and try and tackle him. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's roll his. This would be either a physique or an athletics. Or it might be a fight. You are tackling him. He's gonna roll his fight to try and counter you.
Oh fuck. Oh shit. Can I use my physique?
No, you're trying to tackle him, so you're using fight or athletics.
Interesting.
Unless you can describe to me how you're gonna like just put you run willingly into his arms. He's gotcha. He's kind of surprised this worked out as well as like it did, but he beat you by 2 raises, so you are very restrained.
Oh,
Play it
thank you,
all.
thank you, sir. I was so worried. Listen, you're Ishtari, right?
Yes. Who are you? Who are you? What are you doing in the treasury?
Listen, I'm one of the spies that was planted here in the castle. Like, I'm one of the informants. I took a job to be a servant because of my clothes, and things went awry whenever they tried to throw me in the dungeons before the event happened. So I managed to get away, and I've been hiding myself in the treasury because like people from Rack came in and they didn't like that I was here.
Okay. He is going to roll investigation. You've got to roll your deceive.
Okay.
Because he's going to see if he catastrophically failed.
Oh,
This is
thank
gonna be easy.
goodness.
All you've got to do is okay. Yeah, no, he
Let's
completely
get a
did.
0. Yeah, there we go.
Oh well, stand up, soldier. Who do you report to? Where can I escort you?
I don't know, because I've been informed to do dead drops, not dealing with any people, not dealing with any faces. I was just planted here in order to give information. And I started fearing for my life. I know that I'm a pretty big guy, but I'm more of like the information, like the face, the person. Like, I'm not really that good at fighting.
Okay. Oh, of
Played
course.
it off perfectly, if you ask me.
Of course. Is there anywhere you'd like me to escort you? Is there something, is there someone I can put you in contact with?
If you don't mind coming with me, I actually have something that I want to show you.
Absolutely. In the treasury?
No. Not in the treasury. Although technically, yes, there is something that I could potentially show you in the treasury, but I would like to show you something else.
Absolutely. Lead the way, of course. And he goes and he grabs the radio on his, on his shoulder, and he says, "This is this is soldier. No. Let's see. This is soldier 4442. I've found one of our assets. I'm escorting him now. Please carry on without me. Patrol, soldier out. And yeah, I'm bad at that. I'm sorry, I can't improvise that. So no, so he's gonna follow you. Where is it you're gonna lead him to?
Okay. Now that you mentioned the treasury, what I want to show you isn't the treasury, but I was hoping that you could escort me to one of my escape routes, if that's okay. I don't want to be mistaken for just one of the servants, if that makes sense.
Oh, of course not. That'd be a disaster. I was about to shoot you. It's a good thing that you
Oh.
it's a good thing you came clean like you did.
Oh. Whew. Wow, that
Pisses himself just a little bit.
it's been an interesting day, I guess then, huh? Well, I'm glad that everything worked out as fine as it has. But I'm going to show you something, and then if you'll escort me, I would appreciate that. So come in here to the treasury.
Oh, absolutely. He's gonna walk into the treasury with you.
Then I am going to actually show him the glyph and the hidden wall.
Okay. The wall. If you touch the glyph the right way, the wall. Are you shattering the glyph so that the wall opens up?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, you go through the sequence on the glyph, and the wall opens up, and well, what's down there?
I haven't been able to explore it properly. Like I said, my investigations kind of got cut short whenever I was almost taken to the dungeons. But I managed to find that there is some sort of cavernous system down here that I believe has multiple levels. I got down at least 2 levels before I could feel the shaking from the planned event. So then I just took refuge in here until everything blew over, because I figured you guys should have been able to take the castle no problem. I had that faith in you. But I haven't been able to explore it.
It'd be a shame if you were working for us and you didn't have that much faith.
Well, yeah.
No, absolutely. I'll perhaps I should report this to my perhaps I should report this to perhaps I should report this right now, actually.
Well,
would you mind waiting here?
Is it okay if you took me to where I needed to go real quick? Because I'm not really supposed to tell you that I'm an agent, and I'm not. It's kind of not great for me that you've seen my face, and I don't really want anyone else to see my face. Does that make sense? Because it could compromise a future job.
Because you're adding to the story right now, roll one more. Hold on, where's this guy's investigating? Roll that one more time.
Is that deceive?
Yeah, deceive. Oh god, he is terrible at investigating. Okay. Yeah, no, he totally believes you. I understand. If you like licensed kill, right? Hey, please don't report me.
No, you're fine. Like, if anything, I'm trusting you. Like, just don't. It's fine that you already radioed in that you found one of the assets. Haha. Just don't really tell people that I was. I don't know. Does that make sense? Whatever.
No, I understand. Mum's the word, and he winks at you.
All right, thank you so much. What's your name, by the way?
Oh Jesus Christ! Now you're turning it on me.
Oh, I did shit. Sorry.
What? Where is this guy? Hold on, let me find the notation and changing this.
That's a flashback to the Konosuba game.
Let's see. Let's see.
I thought you guys were doing it just to fuck with me. Now I realize that you were just
No.
genuinely interested in the, like NPC characters.
Oh, I'm glad that got cleared up.
Let's see. Ancient name. Roman names. Come on.
I'm assuming that we're having this chat while we're walking to the wine cellar, which is where
Yeah.
I want him to take me.
Oh, absolutely. His
Okay.
name's Naeus.
Naeus?
Yeah. Soldier 4442 is actually Naeus.
Alrighty. Well, it's been, although it's under unpleasant
Spelled with a C.
circumstances. Do what?
Spelled with a C.
A C? Where?
Yes. In the front. You know, where it belongs. Naeus.
I suppose that makes sense. I haven't seen that particular spelling in quite a while. Is that like a local thing?
Well, yes, in Ishtar. I'm sure that now you'll be seeing a lot more of us.
Well, I guess that was always the plan, huh?
Yeah. No, everything's gonna be smooth sailing from here on out.
Well, nice. Did you want to cut through this office or? Okay.
Oh, yeah, actually. So as you move through the office and he's escorting you in, another soldier, he's got a little bit more brass on his. Everyone is rifling through this thing, right? Because it's like this is the office of the Chancery.
Mm-hmm.
But another officer with a little bit more brass on his lapel, says, he asks Naeus, who's that? Who do you got there? And Naeus says, oh, he's just one of our moles, one of our assets. I'm escorting him off the premises. And let's see. Actually, I should probably have Naeus roll against the boss, unless you want to add something.
Once I get out of here, do you want to go ahead and show him, because he looks like he might be your boss or something, do you want to go ahead and show him the treasury thing, or?
Oh, yes, of course, actually. Like I said, this asset, I didn't actually catch your name.
My
or
name?
Your cover. Yeah, or your cover, whichever one you want. And his boss is getting a little impatient.
My name is Villic. At least that's what I'm allowed to say. Technically, until I make it back to report in proper, I am only known as Villic.
Villic, and his boss, the man with more brass on his lapel, he actually takes a piece of paper and writes down Naeus's name and circles it, make certain that he's got that. What is it that you're talking about? What is it he wants to show me?
So I was placed here just to kind of feel around and find out anything that I could, maybe try to find secret hidden passages. There's something in the treasury. I haven't explored it to fruition, but I did discover a secret passage in the treasury that I believe that you would be very interested in. Yeah.
Well, he's going to give you a nod, and then he's going to take that piece of paper he's tearing off that square and shoving it in his pocket, and he's going to say, "Soldier, take us to this this secret passage. I want to have this castle secured before the night's out." And Naeus, he salutes, "Sir," and he's going to turn around and he's going to kind of nod his head to get you to communicate he wants you to actually head back out the same door that you came through.
Okay. And then I'm gonna follow them.
Yeah, and hold on.
I feel bad for the other players. This is, yeah.
I gotta add another Marine to this thing, so I'm guessing oops, that guy's not supposed to grow up that big, sorry. So, these guys both head back to the treasury. If we want to play it for laughs, this is going to happen like 6 more times before you finally get out of the castle. But
I'm okay with fast forwarding so that the other players get to play.
Okay. So while this is going on, I guess what dish did you actually prepare, or did you just like fry the meat up and put it into a container?
Yep, it's cooked meat.
Okay, just got it in Tupperware.
Yep, you can eat it.
Okay. But no, so yeah, while you're inside the house, or while you're inside Nico's apartment, Nico, is there anything specific that you wanted to pack up before you go? Like, I know you're grabbing your
My emergency chainsaw. Yeah.
your emergency chainsaw. Yes.
Yeah. Well, okay. I have a question. I can't see anything. What's going on?
Oh, because I have not made a map for today. This is literally.
Okay. Theater no mind. Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Yeah, this one's just blank. I don't have it. I can move you onto a different map if you'd like, but
Nah, it's all okay.
I don't have a map because this is. I don't know that there's going to be some combat. I don't know that this is going to be a combat heavy one because this is going to be a little bit role play. Because with the party, and I don't necessarily want to like murder one of you while everyone else is gone.
Yeah, we good. Okay, so yeah.
But no, you got your emergency chainsaw.
I'm getting my teddy bear. I call her Miss Teddy Bear. Picture of my family. In case they die. Not too worried about them. I'm sure they'll be fine. I'm sure Dad or Mom will talk their way into something. But I guess the only thing we really need to do, because I figure that our group's gonna be staying together, so we got to go find Core Wallace. So I go check in on Selwyn to see what she's doing.
Selwyn is rooting around abandoned apartments now for, bottled water.
Oh wait, you've exited your apartment? That is going to trigger something.
If enough time has passed.
Okay.
If she'd finished, she would have stepped out.
So right when you step out, you hear knocking. Like, not on your door, but down the hallway.
I'm gonna poke out and see what's going on.
You see what looks to be Ishtar soldiers, and they have come down the. They're going to door to door, and they're knocking on the door, and they're asking, who are you? Who lives in this residence? And you hear a kind of nervous, quick-speaking. Well, it's Teddy. It's definitely Teddy, and Teddy's saying, "I don't actually live here. I'm just dog sitting for the weekend. The owners are actually," and we're gonna need to come in and investigate. Well, it's not actually my apartment. Do you have papers? Can you show us your ID? Who actually owns this apartment? And she's, I don't know. And she's being bullied into her apartment into the apartment by the soldiers. And you do hear a little dog yapping because she is dog sitting probably. So there is a dog yapping, and she is being bullied into the apartment from where you stand.
Hey, leave her alone. That's my cousin's apartment. She is dog sitting.
Both of the soldiers snap to you. You stay in your apartment. We'll deal with you later. And,
well, no, you'll deal with me right now.
Nico be hearing this?
Yeah, you would be hearing this because you are just in your bedroom and your apartment is not that big.
Oh my gosh! He rubs his temples a little bit and continues to pack as quickly as he can.
So a Ishtar soldier is making it down the hallway. He's got a rifle, and he comes straight up to you, and it's like, you get back in your apartment this instant, or I swear to God, I'm going to rough you up when it gets time to actually deal with this. You stay in. You're under curfew. Everyone's under curfew right now. You can't leave your apartment.
What are you even doing here? What's the point of it? Does it make you happy, bullying dog sitter?
He's going to grab you by the collar and say, "We're surveying our new kingdom." and then he's gonna like throw you back into your apartment, or try and throw you back into your apartment.
Someone's not about to get into a shootout with a bunch of soldiers over an encounter Teddy will probably survive.
The dog barking stops when you hear the sound of a gunshot, and the dog barking shuts off.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That dog's dead. Unfortunately.
So, are you just gonna let him shove you into the apartment and you're done?
I mean,
Teddy's
the dog probably. Is Teddy screaming? Does Teddy sound like she's alive?
Teddy is definitely screaming. She's making a lot of noise because, in fact, you hear, I can't pay for that. What are you doing? They're not gonna pay me with the dog's dead.
Sorry, Teddy. I'm not about to risk mine or Nico's lives over the dog that your dog's sitting.
Did you shout that down the hallway, or are you just making that public declaration?
Yeah, that's that is just what.
That's your soliloquy.
Thinking, yeah, which he just gives up on this.
Okay. He grabs your doorknob, and then, since you're inside the apartment, and slams the door again. But no, you continue to hear a bit of a scuffle, and then you hear "Come with us," and Teddy is I don't want to say bawling, but she is whining about the fact that she's being led away. It's like, I told you I'm only in this apartment to do dog sitting. And so no, she's being led away.
Oh, she's being led away.
Yeah. She's being led away. You hear her voice retreating down the stairs. And then you hear the same rough knock on your door.
We're not gonna make our way to Nico very quickly.
He says, like, do you have your papers in order yet?
Papers?
Are you still out there talking to him?
Public identification. No. He's outside the door. He's gonna wrench the door open again, presuming you didn't lock it. But he's gonna wrench the door open again, and it's like, I need your public identification. I need to know where you live, and where you're supposed to be. There's a curfew happening.
None of that's on my public identification.
Yeah, it is. Your driver's license has your home address.
Does it? It does it in this fancy.
Yes, I am declaring it does.
Hey, look, I'm not even sure if the place I live exists anymore.
Yeah, I don't need any of your smart mouthing. Give me your ID.
Can I make a call to her in this moment?
Make a call. If you want, I guess if you want to spend a fate point and say that we're fast forwarding time, because if you just want to skip getting out of the palace, then yes, you. How is it you planned on getting out of the palace, by the by?
So I wanted to see if I could get like a badge, like an Ishtari badge or something.
Gee, it's gonna be a big roll. Are you gonna try and fight a Ishtar soldier to like?
No. I was gonna ask them if they had some sort of identification or like some sort of marker I could take. Because I need to. I'm now that my job is done, I'm going to leave the city to go report in where I need to.
He is going to tell you. I think that this is going to be more complicated than that, but he
Okay.
will tell you. He will tell you there's currently a shelter-in-place order. We've installed a curfew to keep the citizenry under control, and so it'd be best if you just return to your apartment, your place, like where you're from. If you run into any patrols, just tell them how it is. Have them drive you back to your place.
Okay.
So that's what he's going to advise you to do. And by the way, basically every time that you entered a new room and you got a new person with brass, they asked you to show them the secret passageway. And by the time that you leave the palace, There's like a half dozen Marines inside the treasury. A couple of them have gone downstairs into the ice cave with flashlights affixed to their machine guns, and so they're slowly starting to investigate this ice cave because
Damn.
they don't know quite what's going on in here.
I was gonna see if I could like give her an out by calling and then doing something, but
Okay.
damn.
Did you get a patrol to drive you home or something? And are you in the back of the patrol car when you call? And whatever you do,
No.
you spend a face point. You spend a fate point.
No, that's okay. I'll just leave through the sewers and yeah.
Okay.
Sorry.
So okay, we can go through and back play that.
Yeah. Sorry.
If I'm sorry. So okay. So sidetracked. He's shoving you around. He wants you. He just give him your license, or he's going to haul you off, just like he hauled that last lady off.
He can have my license.
He immediately notices this is not. Oh, by the way, Nico, you need to give him.
What's up? I need to give him my license.
Yeah. Hey, you. I need your license.
Is he in my house right now?
He's in your apartment. Yeah.
How many soldiers are with him?
How many soldiers are with him?
Yeah.
One person dragged off Teddy. I'm saying that there's going to be 2 soldiers there. One guy.
There's 2 soldiers.
One guy's outside the house, and then the one that was like giving Selwyn a bunch of trouble has stepped into the house, and he's continued to bully Selwyn.
Okay. I nod to myself. I pretend like I'm going to get my license, and then I'm using time stop on him.
Okay. Roll it. Hold on. Let's have the Marine roll his. Let's see. Where is his willpower? Let's see. Roll his will. Yeah. So mid telling you off, he freezes in time.
I looked at Selwyn, and I just gave her like the most disappointed look. Like, why are you talking to these people? They're invading us. Like, I was like, I'm going around in circles.
I'm sorry. Did you want me to get you into a fight? Selwyn says.
I wanted you to not go and defend your common man while we are being invaded right now. There's no time for that. We can worry about each other
not
while
a
we're out of here.
common man. She's a very.
As you guys are having this argument, the second soldier steps into the room and he's like,
I
"Hey,
used time stop on him too."
Okay, so hold on. He rolls mediocre. Try using time stop.
One moment, please. Let me pull up my character page.
So he freezes as well.
And as I was saying, you shouldn't be talking to me. I like to snap my fingers and make them stop talking. As I was saying, we need to
Fine.
we don't have time to worry about anybody else.
Then we'll resort to shooting immediately from here on out. I just thought I'd give the option.
We're not going to be doing any shooting. We're just going to be doing a lot of running. You're going to be doing a lot of hasting, and I'm going to be doing a lot of silencing and time stopping for the next probably few days while we figure out a way to get out of here. Do you want to stop by your apartment, or do you want to go look for Cornwallis?
I don't think my apartment exists anymore. Look out your
Oh,
window.
Yeah, that's about right. Okay, so I guess we're looking for Cornwallis now. Let's get out of here.
Searching these soldiers for their identifications and stuff. She's gonna take their papers.
He's good. Okay. You also, yeah, you have official military IDs now. Do you remember how like they had crystals, right? So it's like, I presume that like, okay, so like a civilian ID, like just probably a driver's license, right? Their dog tags are basically those crystals with data encoded on them. I'm sure they've got a fancy reader. They have their weapons, right, which are pretty conspicuous weapons because they're, they're a machine gun and then a, oh god, what is it? Like a billy club.
Yeah, she's gonna disarm them and take their IDs and split what she gets between herself and Nico.
Hey, Nico, do you want a machine gun?
Take a machine gun.
Okay.
What else are we going to be really using them for?
So yeah, just add that to your character sheet under extras, and now you can like use a shooting attack. No, so they're so I guess, are you exiting your room? Are you? I'd love to say you lock them inside your house, but probably you can open your door from inside. So I don't
Yeah.
think they're going to be restrained very long.
I mean, so you know how to tie a constrictor knot?
Tigers. What?
You know how to tie a constrictor knot?
Around what?
Around everything.
Fine. We'll spend a little bit tying knots.
Okay, God, maybe that would be burglary. Roll versus. I'm just gonna roll a flat d4 to see how good you do. Roll versus a 2.
You have lower burglary than me? I have a 0.
I probably
I should have
I-
just. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm pretty sure I have a 0 as well.
Okay, let's see how we do. Meh.
Average. Okay. Ooh, poor. So basically, you each tie up one. They do not look very secure. When time stop wears off, they're probably going to be able to wiggle out of these things. But
That'd be fun.
if you want to exit your building, or like, what is it you do after you exit your door?
I imagine that I'm doing like that kind of fast-paced walk that you see somebody doing at an airport.
Yeah.
And it's like we're trying to call Corvallis. Like I'm also like on a business call at the same time. I'm like pick up.
Okay. Corvallis and you're going back down to the sewers, right?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to the sewers to escape. Just to kind of
what is
keep up the.
Hold on. I guess we should ask. I guess we should probably go back. So, after you have on multiple occasions been, drug back to the ice caves, you finally make it down all the way to where? Do you take him into the kitchen, into the wine cellar? Where is it you take him to?
I was going to take them into the kitchen, and then I was going to kind of bid them farewell going into the wine cellar.
Okay.
Oh, are any of the soldiers that are like the brass, like, are they with me at this point?
No, this is just Naeus. Naeus is escorting you out, but well, I wish you well. Is there a back door through the wine sewer, or through the wine cellar?
Don't ask questions that I can't give you the answer to. That's one of my escapes. You don't know about it, but the right people know about it, if you catch my drift.
I'm gonna have to call this in. Sorry. If you want to go ahead, and I think you should. Yeah, you should probably get going before the brass gets wind of this. And
Okay.
he leans into his radio, and it's Soldier 442. I have apparently found another secret entrance into the palace, in the wine cellar. I'm holding my position. You come on down. We got to secure this one too, I guess. And he gives you a nod, like a goodbye, because you've complicated his evening.
Cheers. Sorry about that.
Just stay safe. And remind me, what was the name that you gave the captain?
It was Villick. Villik.
Yeah, no. Stay safe, Villick.
And I'm gone.
Okay, and you are back in the sewers. Hold on, let me drag you over to the sewers. Right, and put your character at the top of this stairwell.
Gotcha.
Yeah. So now you're making it through the sewers. The phone call that you made, that Nico made, sorry. Soap, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay, we're just hearing a lot of...
It was tied to RP, sorry.
Okay, sorry. But,
Yeah.
no, so you're yeah, so your phone call, because he's now gotten into the sewers. I don't think your phone call goes through. So you're still getting the doo doo doo. This call cannot be connected.
That's disheartening. I wonder
So-
if he's made his way back to his apartment yet. If I was Corvallis, I would assume that he would be getting his things together because he obviously knows that we can't stay here unless he wants to work on Ishtari for the rest of his days. So, Miss Selwyn, how about we make our way to his place and then we go from there?
Sounds about right. Do you have any ideas for avoiding patrols while we're at it?
We'll be fine.
I should point out your elevator's not working. I don't know if you have. Is this?
We've just been clicking on the elevator, like, why isn't it working? Well, we've been waiting.
No. Your elevator is actually kind of out.
Wonderful. Okay, we're taking the stairs.
Okay. So as you go down the stairs, above you, you also hear a commotion. Like there's definitely Ishtar soldiers also harassing somebody upstairs.
We're ignoring that.
You're going down, or you're going? Down?
We're going down to get away from.
Okay. Right. And as you go downstairs, Teddy's cries become louder and louder. She has been struggling with this soldier and trying to convince her, I was just there as a guest. I'm not violating curfew.
As much as it disheartens me, and it is quite possibly the worst idea I've had today, can we at least go check in on Teddy, I suppose?
Well, I mean, you're going to hit the bottom stair eventually, but yeah.
Oh, she's already at the bottom of the stairs. Gotcha,
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But no, as you get closer, she gets louder and louder. And
Selwyn is gonna haste Nico in preparation of
Okay. Roll to see how many rounds of haste he actually gets. Although we aren't technically in a combat situation yet, so maybe it won't matter, but you're probably gonna get into a combat situation. So you only get one round.
I think the round of haste.
One round.
One round of haste.
Yeah.
All right, what's going on?
You are lucky in that when you get down to the bottom stair, and she has been alternatively ragdolling to be a trouble to this one soldier, and grabbing hold of the banister and being pulled squeakingly along the banister.
Well, at least they aren't rough towards women. At least they have that going for them.
He's just having trouble getting her out because like grab her shoulder, walk her down has become like pull her, carry her, drag her to get to get her go. Yeah, Teddy's not putting up a fight. She's being petulant. Does that make any sense?
Yeah, it looks like less like you're trying to resist the occupying military force, and more like you're trying to keep your mom from dragging you out of the toy store.
Yeah, no, that's Teddy's. Yeah, so she's screaming about like they're gonna kill me when when they find out their dog's dead, and like I'm about to kill you now. Now get up and get moving. So that's the scene that you come upon them.
All right, how many guards are there?
Right now there is just one guard specifically dragging Teddy down. There's
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you. There's probably 2 or 3 guards outside that you don't know about because they're going door to door.
Look, where are you trying to get her to be? Someone is going to ask the guard.
The guard at this point looks up, and it's like, "You guys need to be in your apartment right now." Wait.
Wouldn't you prefer if we just took her with us to? Well, we can't stay here.
I'm actually so like you guys
We've
have.
been directed towards. Someone is going to go out on a limb and assume that there is some kind of shelter that's been set up by now for everybody displaced. Because I don't live here, we're being sent to a shelter why don't we take Teddy with us since she doesn't live here either?
I am going to. He is going to roll. Oh yeah, not notice and be investigate, but he's rolling notice because that is what I've got the skill set up right there. He is going to notice, and he's got a friggin' terrible notice. But he's gonna add +2 to that because I am tagging your clearly Ishtar machine guns that you now both have.
Oh, so true.
Yeah, so he's gonna get. He's
gonna beat him. He'll be fine.
Yeah. I don't know what else could I actually tag. Loyalty, cruel. No, just following orders. I'll give you a fate point. I'm gonna tag as just following orders. So now that's gonna give him a +4, which will be a 3. But he's gonna try and see through that lie. So roll your deception, or whatever you use for deception.
Deceive. And awful.
He is going to. I cannot believe that worked, but he is going to immediately whip out his gun and say, "Drop your weapons!" He's let go of Teddy and he's pulled his gun on you and he's telling you to drop your weapons.
Oh, he let go of Teddy. I'd use time stop on him.
Okay.
I just snap my fingers.
Let's see. Roll versus his will. There we go. 1.
Uno momento.
By the way, I hope you're not still driving. Are we still putting your life at risk?
Oh no, I've been home for like
Okay,
an hour.
Good. So no, you freeze him.
All right, I looked at Teddy and say, if you want to live, just follow us. I've had enough of this nonsense for one evening.
Using the fabric, the grand power that I have in my fingertips to save people from their own silly decisions.
Yeah.
Couldn't be me.
You say that, and it's supposed to be super heroic, but because you're also
No, it's not supposed to be. It's not supposed to be.
I was gonna say because
it's
you're
supposed to be derogatory.
because you're hasted, it does come out like a chipmunk.
Great.
So it's very
and
fast.
you're using my great power of haste to be a dick at high speeds.
I should be
Down
allowed
here.
to be a dick at high speed. I'm still sounding like a chipmunk, by the way, right?
Yeah.
As we have this conversation, like I have the right to be a dick at high speeds because I'm the one who's going to be saving us.
Yeah.
Eddie,
Hey, look, you're the one that doesn't want me using the guns on anything.
Eddie's
I
actually
never
gonna
said
say,
that.
Solon, what are you doing here?
You know. Well,
This and that.
it's a lot to explain, Teddy. I'm just gonna say goodbye to you right now because I don't think we're ever going to see each other again.
But they're dragging me off to like prison. You've got to help me. I don't what am I supposed to do here?
The
Run
same
away
thing
with the
you
rest
do
of us.
everywhere, Teddy. Cry and whimper and like just benignly stand there until people forget you exist. Look, it worked for you every single morning in the office. The commander never really bothered you that much. I believe in you.
Her lip begins to quiver, and it's like, Major O'Callaghan wanted me to sell my blood.
Well,
Holy shit.
too. If Ishtar asks you to sell your blood, Teddy, just do it, okay? It's not that
She's going to she is going to kind of shut down and fold in on herself. So she's gonna sit at the bottom of the stairs.
I yank her a little bit and say, if you don't want to be sent to a prison, you need to move. You're like, what is wrong with you? What is wrong with this lady?
Okay, he's going to Teddy is going to immediately follow. Right away, and she's going to run out the door at the bottom of the stairwell, and you hear as she runs out the door. You hear like two guards, two soldiers, probably Ishtar soldiers, say, "Hey, you! Stop right there!"
Oh my gosh!
Teddy's
Oh
dead,
my-
guys. You're
I will
trying your
give her
best,
one more
but
chance. I'll give her one more chance. Only one. If she doesn't make it out of this apartment building this time, she's done for. I'm
You know the part where I said that Teddy should just be quiet and stand there, and the Ishtar soldiers would eventually forget about her. You don't
yeah.
know Teddy like I do. If we bring her with us, we'll die.
You know what? You're probably right about that. I'm sure she'll be fine in prison. I bet somebody will keep her as a pet or something. Let's go.
So, you exit the
you
stairwell.
condemned this poor woman to her fate now.
She screwed up too many times in the span of a few seconds. I can't deal with her.
You exit the stairwell, and in the lobby, Teddy is like booking it to the front entrance. You're like,
Okay.
and, the two soldiers are like chasing behind her. But yeah, they do have their.
Teddy.
Don't say that. We don't know her.
Wait. Did you say that out loud?
Yeah.
Oh my lordy.
Okay, hold on. Let me double check something.
I'm supposed to be the dumb rich kid. How come I have the best survival instincts here?
Okay, okay, so unfortunately for you, instead of one of them looking back and hearing, checking what that noise was, both of the soldiers turned around and, hey, what was that? And they turned around and, both the soldiers see you now.
Okay. What do we have? Let me look at my. Yeah, we're just gonna use spread fire. We're gonna shoot them.
Oh, spray fire. Oh, wait, your shotgun thing. Okay. Okay, let's see. Which one is it you're going to I guess it doesn't matter. Are you say left
Yeah.
or right?
It's spread fire, so
Oh, it's area effect.
it distributes stress.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Okay.
You tie how much? God. Now it's like I don't know how much damage to do with the shotgun because but you do spread the fire around, but you tie, so it's a negligible amount of damage.
Yeah.
I guess both soldiers take a 1. So yeah, they both got a little bit shot up. Who is it you want to go next?
Nico.
You're passing it to Nico. Nico, what is it you want to do?
I guess I'm whipping out my ice stave.
Oh, sure, go for it. Does your ice stave do area of effect or just one guy?
As we just said, the ice stave used via black magic, so don't know exactly.
So, well, the Marine rolled a -1, so, and you got 2 raises. So that's 3, plus, no, not 2 raises. Yeah, that's 2 raises. So if you just put this into damage, you just froze on third and Marine.
I killed the guy?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
If you
Oh,
use both
you can-
raises for damage.
Well, is his suit still usable?
No, I think that he probably shattered, like, the T-1000.
Okay, well, that sucks. Oh well.
Yeah, but one of the Marines is dead. The other Marine is... I guess the other Marine is going next. He's got 1 stress, and he is going to... what is the name of your building?
I want to call it, like, the Gophers or something.
The Gophers?
The Gophers.
Okay. Okay, he is going to... with part of his action, says he's gonna like grab his radio and says, "I'm gonna need backup at the Gophers. At the Gophers lobby. I'm under attack." And with the rest of his action, he's going to try and shoot you guys. And I think that he's going to hit Nico because Nico is the. Oh, geez, he rolled a 1.
Okay, what am I defending with?
So that's a physical attack. So you'd be defending with physique, unless you've got something else that you want to defend with.
Can I defend with ice magic?
If you spend a plot point and say how you're going to do this, because it's basically.
I'll just use physique.
Okay, physique or I guess athletics, you could dodge it, but
My athletics is lower than my physique, so no.
3. Okay, so he tries to. He basically like yeah, you know how like you get the miss thing, so he just straight up like he fires multiple bullets, and instead of like hitting you, you get the and miss appears above your head 4 times.
Pathetic, honestly.
Yeah, he can't hand it to anyone else in the scene, so he's going to hand it back to Selwyn because Selwyn has Selwyn did less damage to him, but Selwyn is dangerous too. He's going to hand it to Selwyn because Selwyn did less damage.
All right.
Gotcha.
Then
What was it you did? Oh, shoot. Okay. 0. Okay. You get a raise and you do 3 damage automatically anyways, so I don't think that he's alive anymore. So he got peppered up and he went down.
okay, we're gonna grab his radio, and we're gonna report in as the people. We're gonna with kind of lower our voice, report in as the person whose ID that we stole from the room, and we're gonna radio in saying that they've already come to assist and give backup.
Okay.
That situation,
Yeah.
Good.
So basically, you're gonna Han Solo this. Roll a deception for me, because this is Roll a deception. You can spend a fate point to dag radio because like you're not doing this in person, so it'd be easier to do this. But
The fuck. Yeah.
what is it that the stormtroopers say to Han Solo? Wait, who is this? Are you authorized to be on this channel?
Of course, I'm authorized to be on this channel. Someone says, leaving, running out.
Okay.
Oh, Nico's like already down the block because he's so done with everything that's been going on today.
Someone's gonna haste herself.
Hey,
To run faster.
Hey, wait! Stop doing that!
As you guys, okay, you're pretty good. By the way, I think that Nico is out of haste rounds, but as you guys exit the building, you exit in at like in the head, and I think that Teddy has hopped into their troop transport and has started the engine, and she is driving down the road. So when Selwyn comes out, Teddy is like gone. So is their troop transport, and you see Nico like running down the road in the opposite direction.
An ungrateful brat didn't even wait for us.
You're the one who should have taken less time! Yells down the street. Come pick me up!
My fault!
So
Look,
where
to keep them out of that building.
you're going to Corwallis's place, right? Is that where you're aiming for?
Yeah, we're trying to regroup.
Yeah.
Okay. Corvallis, I'm gonna put you back in the not dungeon, but yeah, it is the dungeon. You are back underground. Yeah, the place is, I don't want to say it's clear because things have happened, but what are you doing now that you're here?
Hey, let's say he was gonna get some water.
Oh, bugger nuts! Okay, crap. That kind of messes with the plan. Nuts. Do I just fast forward to you being at Corvallis's place?
If you want to.
Okay, wait. I just heard a door.
There he is.
Good. Excellent. Are you back, buddy?
Jay's back.
Okay, good.
There.
So, no, they are making their way to your house, and you are in the dungeon, and I suppose you're trying to make your way back to your house. Unless you want to do some more dungeon exploring?
Nah.
Okay.
As much as I would love to go and discover the incredible map that you have designed here, I would like to just go home.
Okay. If you're following your path back, everything is okay until you get to this room.
Okay.
Because, hold on, I've got something to reveal for you. Yeah, there's a single big large slime occupying that room. So make me a stealth check to try and sneak up on this thing.
Gotcha. Let's go. Go. One.
See?
That's not very bad, you know. It could be. It's average, you know. Let's go. Yeah.
Terrible.
The flan is
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah.
He has not seen you, so you see him and you remain on the scene. What is it you want to do with this slime?
I just want to sneak through, and just
You want to sneak past him, like
Yeah.
on his control. Okay.
just avoid, and just get out.
Okay. Make me one more check because to get past him, you're gonna have to like go into the room.
Gotcha.
So mediocre. Okay. You do a terrible job sneaking, but it is also just a piece of anthropomorphic slime. So you get past that room.
Hell yeah, dude.
And that leads you to remind me, this wasn't Hightown. This wasn't the ritzy part of town where you actually entered the sewers, was it?
Mm.
No, it was near a nice club though. That's what it
It
is.
is near an ice club.
A pretty
It was,
decent club, yeah.
Is this Nico's neighborhood or like
Oh,
Hightown?
definitely not Nico.
I was gonna
Definitely
say
not Nico's neighborhood.
because Hightown, where everything is super nice, is like where the rich people live. That got obliterated when they destroyed the Black Knights.
I thought it was like a kind of middle class, but
I feel like middle class would be Nico's neighborhood.
I would
But,
say
okay.
it's closer to Nico's neighborhood than like my place or Selwyn's.
Okay. So when you do come up out of the sewer, you can go ahead and come up out of the sewer. And in fact, I am going to remove you from this scene. Hold on. Put you back with the players. And when you come up from the sewers, that's the first time that you actually get a chance to look outside. And there is you hear in the background like staccato gunfire going off. So the Ishtar are definitely enforcing some sort of law. And this is the first time that you get to like get a chance to look down the street and kind of see where the devastation and the bomb blast is going off. And the skyline is noticeably empty and like the nice part of town.
Okay. Can't even see the stars because the smoke from the fires blocks them out. All hope is lost. Gotcha.
Okay.
Sorry, go ahead.
What are you gonna do now? Just make your way home?
Yep, I'm just gonna make my way home.
Okay. How much sneaking are you guys doing?
Them or me?
All of you, because now you're all heading towards the same place.
Yeah, we're
Sorry, go ahead.
just Selwyn is gonna advise. Yeah, trying to be a little stealthy, moving through, avoid patrols. That's
I'm gonna roll for the group. Oh Jesus, you guys are good that I'm rolling so low. But again, the Ishtar Marine patrols. Apparently, like you guys got to beat a 0 to make it home without being noticed. To make it home without being picked up. I mean, Cornwallis's place, not home.
Okay, who's got the best stealth here?
No, I mean like, well, you two can roll together, and then Corvallis has to roll on his own.
Nico can roll for us. I've not been rolling very well either.
Okay, so we're making a stealth check.
Yeah, you don't get anything from me. I've got a 0 stealth.
I've got a 1 stealth, so we got a dream.
Oh god, you
Alrighty.
guys,
boy.
yeah. What is it? So you're just stealthing past all the patrols. What is it that you want those raised on? Do you just want to arrive faster, or do you want to or do you want to like get something out of this?
Can we get some outfits on the way?
So like you sneak up on some guards and you knock them out, and then you steal their outfits too.
Yeah, we got a Nico size one, a Selwyn size one, and we were precautious and got a Corvallis size one. And
Okay.
and their IDs.
And their IDs. Okay. Yeah, you can use that. Add that to your extras. Like you can even
Alrighty.
you two can be dressed as this. Corvallis, did you make a stealth roll after you got past the flan?
Oh no! Sorry, I'm eating a cracker.
Okay, just make a stealth roll to see if you could get home without being harassed.
Mm-hmm.
And you beat a 0, so you get there.
Sure.
So, who wants to arrive first?
Let Corvallis arrive first for the bit.
I think it would be funnier if Corvallis got there and there are just people sitting in his room.
It's either or. I'm down.
It's completely up to you.
Dealer's choice.
Now let's do -2.
Yeah. There's something waiting for you when you arrive home, but
Okay.
I'm like checking. Is it us? Are we what's waiting for him?
no. I mean, who arrives first? You guys arrive first, or Corvallis?
Flip a coin.
Let's say that we arrive. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Flip a coin.
Okay.
Heads, it's us. Tails, it's him.
So, if you want to roll for it, go for it. Roll.
Okay. 1 second, please. Let me bring up the heads or tails app from Google.
Or you can roll a die that is heads or tails.
Wait, you can?
There's one like that. It's tails.
Tails. Okay. What did we agree tails was?
Nah, I forgot already.
Koala.
Corvallis, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Corvallis, you walk into the building, and when you open the door, the first thing you are greeted with is a shotgun blast that goes way over your head. And your little Moogle friend is like, "Die, you Ishtari dogs!"
Whoa! Calm down! Calm down!
Oh, boss, it's you. I thought you were dead. You went out to deal with a snake, and then the next thing you know, Ishtar's invading, and I didn't know what to do. And they've come by and they were all asking for IDs, and me and the boys, we had to give all of our fake IDs up.
Had to give up their fakes for the bars.
Listen, it's all okay. I have a plan. Might not be a great plan, but I have a plan.
Another Moogle pops up and he's like, "This is great. He's got a plan. What's the plan?"
Okay. Now hear me out on this one, okay? The plan is that we are Ishtari. We're working for the Ishtari, okay?
A third Moogle pops up and he says, when did we start working for Ishtar?
As far as you're concerned, we were always working for Ishtar. We were planted here.
No.
We were planted here, alright, to get information on the palace, the castle, so that we could feed information back to the Ishtari government through secret channels so that this invasion could be a success.
A fourth Moogle pops up, and the fourth Moogle says, "Oh my God, this is a disaster. We've been lax on our job this entire time."
No. It's okay. It's okay, because how we're gonna play this is I'm the one that was planted here. You guys are just contacts. And how many of you are there anyway? I don't remember there being this many of you.
I told you, the boys came over because Ishtar was invading, and we all decided to lay low down here. And then a fifth and sixth Moogle pops up and is like, "Yeah, he said that you'd be totally fine with it." And the sixth Moogle says, "He said that it'd be okay."
Sure. You know what? It is okay. It's all fine. It's all good. You guys don't really know anything because I couldn't fill you in on a lot of my mission, right? Huh? My mission?
And that's when, oh god, did we ever even name your first Moogle assistant?
No, we didn't.
We did not. Okay, so, well, that's when your Moogle assistant, the one with the shotgun, says, "Wait, were you a spy all along?"
No. But if it helps us get out of the city, yes.
The third Moogle says, "No, he already said that he was a spy and that he couldn't tell us about it." And then the fourth one says, and
Oh,
that's
no,
why we
there's-
don't know.
Stupid. Can we show up now?
You can show up now.
I knock on the door, like I'm beating on it. I'm beating on the door. Let us in. It's us.
Sorry,
And
I have another cracker in my mouth.
The first Moogle says, "Don't worry, he works for Ishtar. You don't have anything to worry about."
Wait a second. No, he doesn't. I like.
Oh
slam
shit, there
through
is
the door.
Ishari soldiers in there too.
Oh. Oh.
I'm just
my
gonna
God.
open the door.
Wait a second. Why are they Moogles?
That's a good question.
Just get in here.
Wait a second.
Yes.
We're being invaded by Ishtar and stupid Moogles. Can this day get any worse?
Hey, don't say that. Probably.
So they look like Ishtari soldiers, right?
Yes, they are wearing Ishtari uniforms. When you
Okay.
open the door, you are confronted by 2 Ishtari soldiers.
But I've heard it's their voice, so I assume I know it's them.
Yes, unless you want to fight it.
Unless
out.
you really want to RP this. I mean, I'm okay with that.
Just get in here. Come on.
Awesome. Here's your outfit, by the way. We're leaving the city in about the next 8 hours,
Wow.
more likely. Listen, is there
Okay.
anybody you all want to say goodbye to? Anybody at all? Friends, loved ones?
Well,
I'm giving
No.
you the option.
The sixth
Nope.
Moogle, wants to like say, "But wait, where's our uniforms?"
What uniforms? They don't make children
The
Moogle
fifth one-
size.
The fifth one says, "Our Ishtari uniforms. We're all working for Ishtar, right?"
okay, all right. Let's
The second
all,
one says, "That's our cover. That's what you said."
I hate
Let-
them. I hate them.
let's all crowd around in the workshop space. Let's sit down and have like a proper discussion about this, because obviously there's a little bit we need to talk about because we got separated and you two have outfits. That is great. I'm glad you got one a little bit bigger, my size, but I think I have an idea on how we're gonna spin this. Okay.
Alright, what's up?
I, as of about 30 minutes ago, am apparently an Ishtari spy that was planted here to try and get information on the castle to get, to relay information back to the motherland, right? So, I told the guards in the palace about the stupid fucking ice caves that I'm not even entirely sure why we went there in the first place, but it ended up helping out. So thank you for that. So that's
You're
good.
welcome.
That's done. My agent name is now Villic. Okay? Corvallis is the name that I told you guys because Corvallis is my cover here in this nation while I'm working here and in this city.
Okay. Simple
So,
enough.
I'm not going to wear the uniform because I need to leave the country to go report to my agency, right? My agency that I definitely know the name of and will workshop some ideas.
Yes, yes.
I'm going to wear the servant's clothes so that they know that I was in the palace, because now soldiers in the palace have seen my face, and that's my best cover. Is that I helped their investigation in the palace.
Hold on, I'm gonna roll a Moogle's intelligence test. It is a 1. I still don't think that he wants to like point something out to you. So we're gonna say he's too stupid to like figure something out. Actually, Nah, just forget it.
Okay. So-
T.
Hmm.
Oh, your Moogles have organized. They're putting together a tea. Would you
Oh.
like some tea?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah, he hands you a cup. Tea. He is in front. Another one is in front of Selwyn.
We are gonna accept it, but we are not gonna drink it.
Okay. And Soap. Nico is also being offered tea.
I will accept it, but I will not drink it.
Okay.
I drink it.
Okay. You are fine.
So, my thing is, I am a undercover agent, basically. What is with the uniforms, and what is your guys' thing?
Our
Well,
thing is
Going
sorry.
to be. Oh, I was going to suggest that if he's going to be an undercover agent, we can be his escorts.
Yeah, we've got fake IDs, so it wouldn't be that hard to sell it.
Okay. All right. Moogles.
Sir.
Can you all, because you all can fly, see if you can fit all of yourselves into the me-sized uniform that they perfectly managed to tailor on the way here, I guess.
Okay, hold on. Let's see.
Four
Negative
Moogles in an Ishtari uniform.
They they do fit in the uniform, but they do not look very much like a human. Like there's a Moogle foot sticking out from the waist. The pants are like obviously two Moogles. Like so, the legs are like like a foot right off the ground. Two Moogles. The waist is like like down there too. A Moogle foot is sticking out the waist. A pair of Moogles is up on is up is like fighting over the sleeves, which are also like 6 inches long because Moogles have very short arms. And the Moogle, which is like your nominal Moogle, cohort, the fellow who's been living with you for like 2 years now. He is he's like Voltron, like the Black Lion. He will form the head, and he is completely exposed as a Moogle with the helmet sitting on top of his head.
Okay. Not all of my plans are great. We're gonna scratch that idea.
We're ready to go, boss. Anytime you want.
It's not your fault. You were counting too much on the Moogle's intelligence.
Let's. Okay. First of all, let's back this up. We need to come up. What is our end goal?
To leave.
To leave.
To get out of the country. Yes.
And Moogle Brigade, am I correct in assuming that you would like to escape with us?
Whatever you want, boss. We, we'll stay if you want. If you need us to feed you intelligence on the Ishtari, we can do that. If you need us to help you out of the village, the city, we can do that. Anything you want. And from the armpits, you hear a yeah, and then another yeah from the other armpit, and a yeah from the belly, and then two yeahs from like where the like underneath the waist.
Excellent. Okay. I'm going to, can I make a crafting roll? I would like to, I want to create, so I have, I'm assuming that I have more coats.
Yes, you have clothing. You
Yeah.
are allowed to have clothing.
So I'm going to leave on the serving uniform, but I'm going to try and craft a inner backpack that I can hide under one of my large coats or overcoats.
Okay.
I want to create some sort of housing unit that is big enough to fit these fucking Moogles.
There are 6 Moogles, so if
They
you
are 6 Moogles, but I'm gonna try my damnedest.
okay, just a simple box that you can like carry them around in. That's going to be like a 2. If you want to get like super complicated and hide them, that's going to skyrocket up really quickly. So how hidden do you want them to be?
Moogle Brigade. You said did Ishtari soldiers already come by here?
Yeah, that's why we got the shotgun out.
Did how did the soldiers react to seeing you?
Oh, they're dead. Yeah, they're dead. We killed them dead. Yeah, we put them in the sewers.
Wait, you killed them?
Yeah, he was an invading soldier. I mean, we didn't know you were a spy because that was your cover, right?
It's not a cover. We're all spies now. Okay. Good.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
spies.
Well, but you didn't tell us before. We didn't know we were spies yet. Yeah, because you were keeping your cover.
Yes.
Because you couldn't trust us.
So now, I'm just gonna have a box to have them in. I'm not gonna go insane with it.
Okay, then that's 2.
Oh man.
Yeah, you totally make this a fantastic. Actually, with those raises, how much more hidden do you want this box to be?
You know what? Fuck it. It's a box big enough to fit 6 Moogles, and it's impossible to see while I have my coat on.
Okay. Yeah, that with that kind of result. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you did that. So yeah, you've got all of your Moogle friends strapped underneath your coat.
All right, guys, get comfy because this is how it's gonna be for a while. Just don't talk.
Okay, right. You're talking. Absolutely not. Gotta stay secret. Gotta stay hidden. Yep. Yes, sir.
So now, are we gonna try and leave the city? What's our game plan? How are we leaving?
I would prefer to be able to talk to my parents one last time, so I would like to make a visit to my neighborhood and potentially check to see how the queen is doing. She is single now, you know.
Queen. Right. Don't know what happened to her. I ran in her general direction after the event. I don't know what happened to her.
One of the Moogles starts poking you in your belly.
Yeah, what is it?
They made a radio broadcast. They say that she's being held at the palace. That she's welcoming her new new leadership.
No leadership. Okay, she didn't say new husband. All right, we're good.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's totally on board with it. That's what they said on the radio. Yeah, radio broadcast was very adamant about this.
That seems highly suspicious, to say the least.
Well, I mean, they said it on the radio.
Yeah.
Selwyn, what about you? Is there anything that you need to accomplish before we get the fuck out of here?
Nope. I don't think Internal Affairs is going to be expecting a formal resignation. And aside from that, I don't have any pets or anything, so I'm pretty alright.
That being said, Nico, up until now, our relationship has been very, no questions, no answers. But I'm going to kind of need to know who you are if we're going to be able to get out of this. Selwyn, if you're discovered, you're one of the contacts that I made on my mission, and you're a traitor that decided to work with me. But Nico, who are you?
Oh, that's simple. I am Nigel Law Constantine, heir to the Constantine fortune, and also the future husband of the queen. Yes. So yeah, that's who I am.
What are
one of the Moogles speaks up and said, "So we really are working with Ishtar."
Yes, buddy, we are. What are the Constantines? Is that a big family?
We're a bit middle of the road, new wealth and all that. We aren't exactly well known, but we do have a lot of money, not a lot to do with it, unfortunately.
So you're a noble.
Yes.
Perfect.
I hope they're fine.
If you are discovered outside of that uniform, you are a noble that decided to take up with the Ishtari cause. I managed to convert you. You too are a traitor to the Goetian name. Sound good? Goetian?
Sounds good to me.
Alright. I'm gonna get some stuff together while you guys think about where we're gonna need to go and what we're gonna need to do. And then I'm gonna fuck off into another room.
Okay. What is it you're getting together? Anything of note, like an emergency chainsaw?
Not really. Just if I can fit any more room, I'm gonna have like a. Actually, I'm gonna have like a side pack.
Okay. Like the roll to make the Moogle coat was basically a roll to make the Moogle coat. So you made the Moogle coat, but the Moogle coat does not do anything except hide the Moogles with it.
Yeah. I need to write that down as well. So I'd like to have a Kavu bags?
Not by name.
Hold
Is this
on.
like a different name for a fanny pack?
No. I'll look it up and send it to you.
Just like an over the shoulders thing?
Yeah, kinda.
Okay, yeah.
That, and then a little, across the, what is it? Across the torso, over the left shoulder, on my back is like a Kavu bag, not sponsored, and then also like a little, pouch that hangs down, to my right, both on the outside of the coat.
Okay. I mean, this is just a separate bag. You don't have to roll for a separate bag. You can say you got a bag.
Perfect. And that's just what I'm getting together while they are hanging out. Damn it.
Was there anything else in the radio broadcast?
You can turn on the radio. Let's see. I have a
Yeah,
couple.
might as well. We're waiting around.
I have, let's see. The primary announcement right now in the night is a repeating message. A curfew has been imposed by the Ishtar Forces of Liberation. You must shelter in place for the next 10 hours. I repeat, a curfew has been imposed by the Ishtar Forces of Liberation, effective immediately. Please please shelter in place until an Ishtar soldier has contacted you. And that message, it's just the emergency podcast channel. And they're just repeating that over and over again.
Is there anything from the soldiers? Is there a soldier channel we can listen into?
Yeah, if you tune into your soldiers' radios, a lot of it, like, it's just like a police radio. A lot of it is reports on, like, civilians resisting, we've detained this person or that person. A bunch of, just a bunch of reports back to, like, back to whoever's listening, home base, like their commanders.
Gotcha.
What does happen while this is going on is Shiva, who you can see just like, friggin' Diablos. Shiva, in a cold and personal voice, informs you the soldiers have reached the altar.
Oh, can they actually learn anything from it?
Oh, are you addressing this to her or to me?
I'll address it to Shiva.
Okay.
But they're the same.
No, okay. Well, no, because like because my knowledge and her knowledge is different. Yeah.
I'm addressing to Shiva. Sorry.
They can learn how to summon me.
Oh, so what does that mean for me? Are you just gonna lend them? They're not noble or righteous, Shiva. You're just gonna lend them your power. That's
If
what I
they meet,
asked.
if they meet the requirements of the contract, then yes.
Okay, but they're like butchering
Diablo's
innocent people right now.
Diablo's at this point said, "Oh, that's gonna be trouble."
How so? I'm like looking at Shiva right now. Like you wouldn't let these invading forces who are slaughtering people left and right just like have access to your power, would you?
If they meet the
Like,
requirements of the contract, yes.
oh my lordy. So does that mean I'm gonna have to like share you? Like, what does that mean?
Do I get weekends?
We have a contract.
Because I definitely like they're an invading army. I'm one guy. I definitely need you more than they do. Like just saying.
I think, and Diablos is gonna say, I think that I think she's gonna help whoever makes a contract with her. That's
Oh
kind of
my
the deal.
lordy.
Look, I can if you ask her the correct question, she can tell you what you want to know. But she's kind of a cold bitch.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
My question is there anybody among their forces right now who actually, because most of the world doesn't believe in summons, right? I'm the only dirtbag who actually thinks that summons are real.
Is there? Is this a meta thing, or is this you asking?
No, I'm asking like Shiva, like, because I assume she's like connected to her altar, right? Is there anybody there who like actually believes that summons can actually do anything or are real in the first place?
I do not know.
Great. Oh, well, there's nothing I can do about it now.
Diablos like kind of floats in front of you and says, "Okay, look, I'm just gonna lay it out for you. If somebody summons us and you want to summon us, but we've already been summoned, we can't we don't like multitask. We can't exist in two places at once."
Okay, then how do I get more time?
I don't know. Win your fights. Or are you asking Shiva? Because like
I'm asking Shiva, like I need you more than they need you. They're an invading. If they're an invading army, there's no way that I need you more. I need you more. I need you to make a choice. You can't just go being around other men, Shiva. I thought we had something special here.
this is not possible.
Oh my gosh. Oh, never mind. There's nothing I can do now. Can you like give me a link to your shrine? Can I see what's going on in there? Can you like give me your eyes for a few minutes?
If you spend a fate point, you can.
Oh heck no! I'm not spending the fate point on this. We need all the fate points we can get. Oh my gosh. Well, okay. So here's what we need to do. We need to make a way to the ritzy part of town anyway. So what does everybody want to do? Because I think I'm just gonna.
Town is a great.
Okay. What I need to see my parents. Let me rephrase that.
Shiva's going to tell you, I cannot help you, and Diablos. I think you're talking to the wrong person here.
Oh well, I was talking to my party member. Sorry, not them.
Yeah, he's gonna look back at Selwyn. So there you go. Corvallis, are you actually done with what you're doing?
Sorry, I'm just eating crackers, bro.
You're cheating. You were cheating on us.
Yeah. I mean, I can
Okay,
come out of my separate room back into the workshop at around this
Okay,
time.
you just got a bag, and did we say what else you were putting in the bag, or is it just like you have a bag thrown over your shoulder now?
I just have bags thrown over my shoulder.
Okay. So yeah, are you done?
I'm actively eating crackers, I guess, while Corvallis is eating crackers as he comes back into the workshop.
The Moogle that was giving you guys coffee, his paw comes out and puts a cracker in your mouth, and then snaps it. But he calls it a biscuit.
Oh man,
It's canon now. It's happening.
This is great. Hopefully this changes my mind on Moogles.
One of them pats your back gently.
I had my own Moodle support group under my fucking code. Holy shit. So what are we doing? Where are we going?
I wanted to go visit my parents one last time. I tried to ask Shiva, but she isn't being very helpful right now. I'm saying that above the table, and I'm not saying that to her.
We can hear you, boss. That's not how it works. We totally.
No, I'm saying this as Perry. I'm not saying this as.
Oh, you mean okay? Sorry.
Nico right now.
I'm sorry. My apologies. I misunderstood above the table. Above whose table was in question? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's okay.
So no. Well, yeah. If you guys, take the lead. Do it. Say it.
Do you know where your parents are?
I'm guessing they're staying at a friend's house. That's the best thing I can imagine. I don't think our house will be blown up.
Well, Selwyn, are you cool with this? You want to go?
I mean, yeah, but if you don't mind my asking, it seems like you went through a lot of trouble to hide from your parents. When with so much on the line, why do you want to see them now?
Well, it's probably more along the lines of I won't be seeing them again for a very long time, so might as well try to.
We weren't going to anyways.
Which did we agree on a country? We should probably agree on a country we're going to be hiding out in for a little while.
That's true. What's close to here that's not Ishtar?
Let's see. I gotta come up with a bunch of Final Fantasy countries. Well, so here's the thing. As I envision this, basically, you've got. So I think the Ghostian Kingdom is actually like pretty expansive. Like we said, this was a country on its last legs, right? So I think that it's expanded to its national, to its national limits. So we have, let's see. Let's do, hold on. I'm gonna make a small map in text really quickly. Give me a second.
I've officially finished my crackers.
That's a shame because now I'm coming up with a whole list of names.
A whole list of names for surrounding countries?
Yes.
Let's see.
Five major households.
Bemuzaya. Fizz. Fissarig. Fissard. Fizzard.
Okay. I think that'll do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that semen? I don't think we're gonna go with that name.
No, oh no. Like in my mind, I was pronouncing it Semen. I didn't even make that connection.
Let's see.
Duris. Fucking. Wuket.
Wuket sounds too Star Wars. I'm trying to work with Seaman to make it something that'll be useful. Like in Seaman, did you say
Maybe. Samuni? Samuni? I don't know. No. I don't know. It's up to you. I'm just throwing words out there.
Okay, let's go with. Oops, there we go. Let's go with. Gosian on the west side of the Gosian Empire, south of Ishtar is Tunisia. I already got it. Oh Jesus! What is that?
Is everything okay?
Soap, what's going on over there?
What do you mean what's going on? Is everything loud?
Yeah, we're picking up sound. I don't know what it is.
It might be my fan. Can you still hear
Oh,
it?
that might be the fan. I can't hear it right now.
It
Okay,
literally sounds like you threw car parts into a wood chipper.
Yeah, that's the fan. That's the fan.
It does not sound like a fan, buddy. Do you need a new fan?
I guess I need a new fan.
I like the, that does not sound like a fan. Are you okay? Is it treating you well?
It's the
Say
fan.
something, we'll come and get you out of there.
No, it sounds like some kind of electrical hazard.
My abusive fan.
So, northeast of Gosian is Fissard. Samuni is to the west. Cornelia is to the south. Arcadia is to the southwest, and Bumecia is to the west. And then the distant province of Dal Dukedom is furthest southeast. But that's where the pacification efforts have been going because they've been in rebellion.
All right, what do we know about which one is closest in proximity, and what do we know about it?
Let's see. Arcadia it's very much like Ishtar in that it is a highly industrialized city, right? Corneria is an old commonwealth. They've been allies with the Gosian kingdom for a long, long time. They entered very late. Samune was conquered like Ishtar. Fissard is a desert kingdom that's been as nominally as unruly as the Dalit Dukedom, and the Dalit Dukedom is actively in rebellion, along with Ishtar, which is not so much in rebellion as it is currently a conquering empire.
Bless you.
What's the one with the C again?
Cornelia?
Cornelia is Selwyn's vote, then.
What's going on in that one?
I think at this point, let's see. Hold on. Let me just double check which summon would be in that. Do I have my list of summons? So Ifrit is in Fustard. I think Ruma will be in Cornelia. Shiva you've already got. Diablos you've already got. Titan will be in Bumecia. Ifrit, Ruma. Siren is in Ishtar.
Well, the way this is being set up, we'll probably need to head to Ishtar. We'll probably be coming back here last, but we'll be going to Ishtar second to last. So, yeah, we can. Selwyn, what type of place is the place you voted for?
Cornelia?
Is it the desert? Cornelia is the desert.
It's the Commonwealth that's been allied with Gosnia.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, that probably seems like the safest place for now, at least. A nice little good RPG starter place for us to hang out for now. So yeah, I'm down with that one.
No, I don't think I'll put that. I think I'll put Ifrit next.
Sounds good. I mean,
There you go.
now that everything's gone to shit, I don't mind admitting that I wasn't exactly always on the most noble and proper side of the law, so I don't have a problem going anywhere. I guess, to be fair, now I have a cover as an Ishtari spy, so maybe I could even make a living in Ishtar. I don't know.
Oh, as long as you don't turn your back on us, you can do whatever.
You're
How,
not turning back on us, right?
Yeah, you're not just
No.
gonna leave us out to dry at the earliest convenience, are you? Sweats a
Right.
little nervously now that he brings that up.
Well, I mean, I don't really know what the plan here is. I mean, I kind of just... I mean, Nico, you know how it is. I kind of just spent, like, the last while just getting by. So I don't guess I particularly have any goals, really, right now.
Interesting. Well,
I guess my biggest stake in the game is getting you to fuck the what was once the queen.
she's still technically the queen, so you know.
Well, you didn't see the palace, buddy.
How messed up was it?
It will probably take them about 2 weeks in on the logistics side of things, but every confidential piece of information, every asset that the palace had, they were rifling through it at an intense rate. They're going to have everything categorized by maybe a day or two from now, and in 2 weeks the Ishtari government's going to know everything that this country was doing.
Fine by me. I don't love her for her money anyway.
I don't
So, you
know
know,
what
as long as
happened to the queen.
I know that she's alive. As long as I know that... Oh, okay, you don't know she's alive. That's worrying. Well, she was making radio broadcasts, but that's obviously a fake to, you know, not get murdered. So, yeah.
One of the
Or-
Mughals speaks up. No, she wasn't on the radio. The newscaster said it, so, you know, like, 100% guaranteed to be true.
Well, there's also the fact that they haven't killed her yet, so I can trust that, you know, she's still alive. For now.
Shiva
From-
also would like to inform you that they have failed to make a contract.
Oh, thank God. Okay, cool. So, yeah, my only order of business is just getting one last visit with my family, and then we're heading on out of here. I guess the best thing we can do is I'm not gonna say Nico's not gonna say raise an army, but we just need to get out of here now and figure out something to do because his head's kind of on the chopping block. Because he won't be wanting to play ball, and he also doesn't want to like give them information about his summons if they ask. I'm also the only person with information on summons, by the way, so you know if they get that, that's actually kind of bad. so it'd be good for me to leave.
Summons. Is that the thing where like you talk to yourself?
Yeah, can I like show off Diablos for like half a second?
Yeah, you can summon him.
Okay, I like show like I am in my profile picture. I like bring him out on my arm.
No, I mean like you have to make a summoning roll.
Oh, okay. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Because I'm worried if I try to bring out Shiva, like the altar's gonna glow or something. I'll be like, ooh, wee, woo.
Okay.
And of course, he comes out pitifully.
Yeah, he comes out in his miniature form. Yeah.
Well,
Although you did, yeah, no, it's and you remember seeing him in this miniature form last time that you were here.
I think
last,
they've only ever seen him in his miniature form.
like you remember when? Well, no, you did summon him underground.
That is true. Yes.
So they have seen him on the Ishtar border as a miniature pathetic summons, and then you used him against the basilisk in their presence. And this guy. So yeah, he snaps into a bit, like existence, and he's like, hey, 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 and then he snaps right back out of his.
so this really isn't a spell. This is true to its name. You are summoning something.
Yeah. This guy.
He understands the words. We'll start on numbers next.
Oh, okay. Hey, yeah, I like squeeze him a little bit. Don't go insulting Corvallis. He's the only reason that I've made it this far after I'm getting ousted by my family.
Yeah. You see him when he's because he's not summoned anymore. But when you squeeze him, you Nico, you can feel him and can constrict, like his body, right? You can touch him. He's a thing to you. But you guys just see Nico squeeze, like making a kind of claw around thin air.
Okay.
Right. No. Okay. Yeah. No. Yes, sir. This isn't
Okay.
really part of the contract,
I let him go. It's like saying, hey, we gotta respect each other. This is a part of a contract. And respecting me also includes respecting my friends.
How far is that gonna go?
Well, respecting my friends?
Yeah, I mean, like, do I have to pay attention to, like, your second cousin first removed?
Oh, no, none of them. They're not important. I'm just saying, like, my immediate friends are your immediate friends, because if I die, you won't, what are you gonna really do? Like, in all honesty.
I mean, I'll probably snap back to my altar. I just don't want to get trapped in that book again.
Yeah, imagine how awful that would be.
Yeah, you don't actually know how to put me in a book, do you?
I can figure it out. You want me to figure it out? I said that kind of threatening this time.
No. We can put that on the back burner. That's something that we can work on that later, like much later, like 80 years, right? Like just give me 80 years. You guys live to be like what, 100, 200?
I'm pretty sure with these summons I could live to be way longer. I say to him.
Yeah. So maybe. I mean, like you just, like we could study that later.
Yeah. Let's just be respectful. I say one more time.
You guys watch him intimidate his imaginary, not his imaginary, but his
I'm actually
little
just crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get to it.
Alright, let's go pay my mommy and poppy a visit.
Okay, so you guys just walking down the street in the open?
We got outfits on, so we should be fine.
Okay. As you walk down the streets, you see more troop transports. You see they've enlisted the police. I don't want to call it a paddy wagon, but yeah, it's basically a paddy wagon. It's, people are being, pulled, going both ways. People are being pulled out of their houses. People are being pulled, from wherever. No one stops you because well, not yet anyways. How close to the detonation would you say your family's house is? I told you, we know that your apartment looked over the good part of town, and the good part of town got vaporized. How close to the good part of town is your family home?
Just like our desire to be status. We're close, but not close enough. I would like to say.
Not close enough.
Yeah.
Maybe I should clarify, how destroyed is your house? Because if it's very much
Let's
close-
say that only my room got destroyed. How does that sound?
Okay. Only your room, but you had a palatial room. So, yeah, you've lost a section of the house.
Yeah.
As you get closer into the center of the city, because like more activity near the palace and stuff like that, and you see that there are people being pulled from their homes that like wealthier individuals. They're probably going to become political prisoners. So you get closer to like more brass, and no one has stopped you just yet. When you get to yeah, but hold on, I'm gonna roll something. Yeah, no one's gonna be impeding you just yet.
Awesome.
So no, you get to your house. It is like a lot of the city without power currently. And of course, like your entire bedroom wing has been turned to rubble.
My. How disappointing. I knock on the front door.
Do you guys have servants?
Yeah, we have a couple, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. The door opens. Why, Master Nigel, come in quick. There's a curfew going. The Ishtari soldiers, they won't give anyone any rest. What are, and you're like, what are these two doing with you? Oh, no, wait, no, because it's like you're dressed as an Ishtar soldier, so he wouldn't be familiar with you. You are wearing the helmet and everything, right?
Yeah, but I feel like since one of the servants come to the door, I like take the helmet off.
Okay. But still, I think that when they open the door, it's like, we've already given you our ideas. We've explained to you that we live here. Oh, Master Nigel, come in, quick before the. I'm sorry. Sorry, sir. Have you escorted this young man to our premises?
Yes, these are my friends. Val, what's your cover name again, Jay?
Villic.
Villic and Selwyn. Do you want a cover name, or you just want to go with Selwyn still?
Yes, that one's fine.
Well, I'm
Selwyn
known as
is-
Corvallis, though. You know me as Corvallis.
Okay, okay. So you don't want me to use that? I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, of course. I did not know that you were associating with the Ishtari. I trust that this has placed you in a good position.
Good enough position for me to come in, say hi, and then get out. We're mom and pops, mama and papa. I would like to say.
Oh, they're in the parlor, sir. Come with me. And
Yes.
you were escorted. What are your mom and pop's names?
They gotta be like pretty regal names. Let's go with like I'm freaking Nigel. So how about Reginald and I don't know.
Teresa.
Reginald and Teresa. Yeah, that's pretty
Yeah.
good.
Do we have a middle name? I don't know. Maybe they would probably have a middle name, but
Yeah, like my dad's middle name is also Law, but my mom's name is like I don't know.
Whitley.
Like Whitley. Yeah, let's go with Whitley. Thanks, man.
okay. Your mother is now she's still dressed in the finery, although it's covered in dust, from the from the ball. But your mother actually like springs up from her position and she runs and she folds you into a hug. Nigel, my baby, where have you been? We've been worried sick about you. I saw you at the ball. What, how did I didn't know that you'd fallen on such hard times living as a servant. I can't believe that you'd have to tolerate that indignity. And who is your butler that answered the door, by the way?
I would like to call him Chauncey.
Well, when she says suffering such indignity as living as a servant, he's going to.
Yeah,
And
I
that's the
help.
only thing he says.
I go to Chauncey and I like give him a pat on the back.
Oh no,
Don't
no,
worry,
she's still
Chauncey.
holding. She's still holding on to you. And you know,
Okay.
no, so
Kowal, could you please give my good friend Chauncey a hug for me?
Sure. I'm going
Well,
to turn and awkwardly hug this stranger.
stuck
3
in
other
this vice
small
grip.
Moogle arms reach out and hug the fellow as well.
This is great.
So your father, Reginald, he is going to, you know, like, son, I see that you finally come home. What,
Well, it's not temporary.
yes, I, well, what, you know, obviously we've got to negotiate our position with, the Ishtari military, with our new captors, but I'm sure that, you know, like, you know, like, with enough patience, we can come to an amicable agreement. You need not run away once again. We can, you know, like, can find you a place within the family once more. You know, and your mother's like, oh, of course not. You're always welcome here. Absolutely. You don't have to leave.
I'm always welcome here. Well, that's just fantastic to hear because I'm leaving again. I have business to attend to.
And your mother just, oh no, but you can't go. You just got here, and like with the war happening, or with the war over now, like you know, like what do you do? Like we can't, like, you know, like you know, like you don't have any plans. Like where will you go?
Oh, well, I'm heading. Where are we heading to again? What's the sea place?
Cornelia?
Cornelia, yeah.
Yeah, we're heading. Me and my dear friends here are heading to Cornelia. We have business to attend to.
Your father Reginald asks, what kind of business will you be attending to in Cornelia?
The same business that I've been attending to for the past few months while I've been, you know, indisposed.
Plumbing it is then, huh? Does it satisfy you working as hired help?
No, I have not been a servant. I have been working towards my summonings that would surely raise our family status more than me getting married to some random trollop. That's a good one.
Teresa's, your mother's going to, you know, oh, don't think of it like that. You know, like, we've all been working very hard to make certain that you know, like, that you'll have a life that we didn't have. Yeah, yes, there is more to consider. The family's, you know, like, your family's own, you know, like, your family's own position in all of this is, you know, like, is obviously not negotiable. Please consider just staying a little bit while until things settle down.
That's not gonna work for me. I mean, I can understand how you guys would be okay with living underneath a tyrannical dictator that could probably end our lives at any possible moment, but that's not gonna work out for me. So yeah, I just.
Your father is going, you know, like, is going to sigh or grumpily, like, you know, well, yeah, he's gonna grumpily sigh. It's like, don't be obnoxious. What is it you're doing with, like, you're playing with magic? We didn't, like, college is all fine and good to attend and, like, play, you know, like, to do as a formal step to joining, you know, like, society, but it's not. People of you know, like, good people don't, you know, like, how should I say this? Don't, you know, like, filthy their hands with you know, like working in education, working in, like, the sciences. We've done better than that, and we've done better than that for you, and you need to do better than that for your family.
Okay, can I show them Diablos? Oh, element summon rule?
Yeah, you'll try and go ahead and summon. Let's see
Let's
how
see
good.
what. Let's see. Let's see here. If Roll20 wants to bring it up, that is. There we go. Bada bing, bada bing.
Superb. Okay,
All right.
Diablo shows up in all its glory, and your mother passes out.
Oh goodness.
Yeah,
Chauncey,
she goes limp
please
into your
get out
arm.
the good stuff. Chauncey, buddy, please get out the good stuff.
Yes, sir. And he leaves the room to go get a very stiff drink. what and your father, what is this? What is this? Like this nonsense.
This is just a small portion of the magic that I am going to be traveling around to try to get more of. These things, known as summons, once assisted great kings in the world, and though I have no intentions of being a king, I can use them to my advantage and to our family's advantage, so that we can have a more prosperous future.
Doing what? Putting on picture shows? Like entertaining people? What are you going to do with this? Fight in wars?
I can take the... We have a Minister of Magic, right?
Yeah. Well, we used
Yeah.
to.
Oh, well, I could just take his place, easy peasy.
So then you will be working for the Ishtari.
Technically, Papa, yes.
Ah. Well, at least you're thinking of your future. Do try and make an effort to, stay in contact with us this time, though.
Yes, Corvallis, can we leave one... Since all Moogles know each other, can we leave one of your Moogles here?
I'm just gonna kind of lift the shoulder of my coat up a little bit, and I'm just gonna kind of talk a little bit into my back. Does anyone want to stay here with the rich people?
You hear 6 Moogles, including your buddy, say, "Oh, we'll stay here." And your coat starts to shift around as they all try and as they all vie for willing to stay behind.
Okay, well, all right, hey, calm down. Okay, I'm just going to drop the coat, and open up the pack proper, and I'm just gonna kind of ask listen, this is the choice that you guys have to make. Do you want to come or do you want to stay here?
I mean, it's a mansion, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, this is the lap of luxury. Obviously, I should be the one left behind. No. I think that, I have demonstrated that I've been, I'm the courteous one. I'm the one that deserves to live, here in a mansion, serving this noble family. No, obviously you're the lazy one. I am the hardest working one. Well, I'm the innovator.
You wanted one to be left behind, right?
Yeah. I have a follow-up question before I go about picking which one gets left behind. How do all Moogles keep in contact with each other?
On the Mognet, all 6 of them speak out loud.
Sounds good to me. Which one of you is best at using the Mobnet?
6 hands shoot up in the air.
Okay, we're gonna do this the easy way. Where's the fudge dice at?
Down here on the... Let's see. So if you go to the dice roller, the fudge dice is on the bottom of that.
There's the D6. Which one is number 4? Because the 4th one.
Yeah, the 4th one. The 4th one in the yes, and he's gonna pop out of the coat, and he's gonna run back into to follow the what do you call it? Chauncey. Yeah.
Wonderful.
All right, sorry guys, rest of you back in the box.
They all dive back into the coat. The coat becomes stiffer on the ground.
And just put the coat of Moogles back on. This is so stupid, but I love it. Holy shit.
All right.
Yeah. Is that all you needed to do, Nico?
Yeah, that's all I need to do. Said hi to Mama, Papa. I would say we should wait until Mom wakes up, but you know what? The longer we're here, it's probably not a good thing. I just need to make one more stop before we leave.
Where are you stopping?
I need to go see the Queen's. I need to go visit her chamber, as it were.
Oh,
that is a dangerous detour to make.
Little
Dick,
buddy.
your father says that is very stupid. What are you planning on doing with the queen? Like, you realize the palace is in occupation.
I plan on marrying her in the long term. Does that please you, Father? Papa?
You don't even know if she's alive.
There's no way they'd kill the pretty queen. That's absolutely...
Well, why would...
Just because you wouldn't doesn't mean they wouldn't.
Look, going into there is a den of vipers. If you wish to climb the social ladder, then stay here, take up a, like, normal job, and we can try and negotiate something with the Ishtari once things have settled down. Did everything cut out?
No, you're good.
Okay. Soap, did you hear that? Did Soap lose?
Maybe. He's still in the call, but... Well, shit. Since Nico is, having a bit of a stronk, Selwyn, was there any last business you needed to attend to? Any last supplies that you need to get?
Nope, I'm pretty good.
You okay? I'm here. Maybe his headset fell off.
Hello.
Okay, there you go. Okay.
Sorry about that.
No, your father just, if you wanted to marry the queen, like, stay here and climb the social ladder like a normal civilized fellow.
Don't worry. I'm gonna do this, Dad. I'm gonna do this my way.
This isn't ridiculous. You realize...
I've already got an in. Did you not see the dancing? I swept her off her feet in front of the king, no less. Like, come on. You gotta give me some credit
he's
there.
locked inside the palace, which is occupied by Ishtari soldiers.
Even better, she can't go anywhere while I'm gone, so it'll be fine.
Chauncey enters the room with the drink and smelling salts. Actually, no. He doesn't enter the room with the smelling salts. A Moogle who now inexplicably has a Moogle-sized, like, butler's uniform, enters the room with smelling salts.
Man, they work fast.
And the Moogle comes up and he cracks open the stick and waves it in front of your mother's face. And she gets up and Chauncey says, "Your drink, madame." And now the conversation can continue. You have, what was it you said? You said...
Oh, I said even better because she can't leave while I'm gone. So...
Who can't leave? Who's gone? Why are you going again?
Oh, well, I need to go and collect the rest of the summons, and then, I guess if worse comes to wear, I can just work for Ishtar as the Minister of Magic, but,
Oh, okay, well, at least you've got a plan. Yeah, I guess joining society like a normal human being, that's, I suppose that's satisfactory.
Oh, as long as Mama is happy, I guess everybody should be happy then, right, Papa?
And then your father, like, looks down at your mother and says, he's going to sneak into the palace.
Oh, not yet. Unless, everybody's okay with that.
I don't think that's the play here, little buddy.
Alright then we're just going into the desert place. I keep forgetting the name, I'm sorry.
Not even the desert.
Where is it at?
Cornelia is actually south of you. It's if you're going to Cornelia. The desert place is well, there's Simuni and there's Fassard.
Yeah, we're heading to Cornelia.
If that's where you want to go. Like, at this point, it's up in the air.
Yeah, pretty sure that's what we all agreed on.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Wait a second. I looked to the Moogle who we've apparently just hired, and I asked, how sneaky are you?
Well, I mean, like, I'm I'm a butler now, so obviously, like, I have no reason to be sneaky. You should ask one of the spy Muggles.
I pull up Corwallis's jacket and ask, which one of you is a spy Moogle?
5 hands raise.
Oh my god, I hate them. I despise them so much. Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's great.
Who else wants to live in a fancy mansion, I ask?
5 hands, like, start waving.
Who can not get caught when I send letters back occasionally?
5 hands continue to wave.
Oh my god. Where's the fudge die? I'm rolling the D5 again. I hate them. I hate them so
You got
much.
the 10th Moogle, so a 10th Moogle shows up.
It skips 7, 8, and 9. The 10th Moogle.
Who's the fifth
No.
Moogle?
No. A 10th Moogle drops from the ceiling dressed as a ninja, and he says, "I can deliver your messages." You rolled a 10. There are now, yeah.
There's 10 Moogles in my house. Right?
No, there's 5 Moogles that are in the coat, and then there's apparently 5 Moogles that have gotten into your house.
Oh my god. Well, I don't know where they're going to be staying, but whoever the ninja Moogle was, I tell him that he's been hired by my family now to transport messages for me.
The butler Moogle says, I thought that was my job. I thought I was gonna do it." What is it you're like? The 10th Moogle says, "As you command, master," and he disappears in public.
I tell him to come back as I start writing a letter.
He snaps back into existence.
He fucking he fucking Naruto style substitution jutsus. Like
Yes.
a log just appeared where he was, and he's like, "Wait, come back!" And then he just
Popped out of existence, and he was a Moogle again.
Holy shit, dude! This is awesome.
Oh my gosh. I write a letter for the queen and tell him, don't get caught.
What the fuck is happening?
Final Angstasy, that's what's happening.
Okay. So, and is that all your letter says? Is there anything else you want to put in the letter?
I'll give it in detail later, but right now let's just continue on our way.
You hand the Moogle a letter and another giant puff of smoke. Another log appears and he is gone.
Wonderful. Okay. Is everybody done? Are we done with our Gosian Kingdom for now, ladies and gentlemen?
Yeah.
Alrighty. And let us be on our merry way as we go to another kingdom for more strength, and I don't know what everybody else is doing, but yeah.
Okay. So you're gonna exit via the main gate, or did you have a way to sneak out that you were planning?
I mean, we're still in uniform. We might as well leave through the main gate.
Okay. As you move further out from the city center, because again, people continue getting trucked to and fro, all right, different precincts and stuff like that. But Ishtar, Ishtar patrols become thinner and thinner until you get to the city gate, and then. Well, no. Why am I rolling that? I shouldn't even roll that because the guards are obviously going to stop you and ask, they're going to give you a salute and ask, where are you taking this civilian, sir?
Who's the civilian with us?
Corvallis, the guy in the coat.
Oh, Corvallis, this is your territory, buddy.
Oh, excuse me. I was laughing too hard. Gentlemen, as you can see from my attire, I have finished a post in the castle, or rather the palace. I informed the soldiers in there, some of them looked pretty important. They had more badges. I informed them of a few different hidden areas within the palace. So my job's done. I'm going back to report into my superiors before we assumedly get shipped out on another assignment. But yeah.
Roll your deception against, what did this guy roll? 2. Huh. 3. Crap. Yeah, well, yes, I suppose I believe that because I can't come up with any other reason not to. Soldiers, take care of this man. He's a, obviously a, like a faithful asset of the Empire. And they salute you, and you exit.
Sweet.
That was easier than I thought it would be.
Yeah, you're really good at this.
I did too, because I rolled so low, and I did not have anything that I could really do to, like, grab you.
Corvallis, were you ever a member of espionage, perhaps? That was beautifully and masterfully done.
No, but if I'm being honest, I'm starting to consider it.
Mm.
Do you even have a good deceive?
My deceive is average. It's +1.
Jeez, man. What the heck?
He's the king.
Well, go ahead, say again.
It'll probably be the next thing I level up, but you know.
Speaking of, this is probably when you need to start leveling up your characters, because I think that you've successfully completed another major adventure, and it's time for you to bump up your character's level. So
I was really walking out of the city, like sad music's playing.
Well,
Flashback, they're going over the first season.
It isn't sad music. It is, like when you exit Final Fantasy VII and you exit Midgar in Final Fantasy VII and you get the world theme for the first time. That's what you're getting. So it's that moment. The world opens up to you and the world theme starts playing for the first time. And it's appropriate, whereas in Final Fantasy VII Remake, I think that you get the world theme when Aeris is reminiscing about something, so it doesn't really fit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, the world theme starts playing, and you guys have effectively leveled up again. So everyone increment your refresh, and you can spend that refresh on creating a new stunt, leveling up, like a stat, stuff like that. So you level up a stat, you can spend the refresh to get another stunt. You can change out one of your aspects, except for the high concept.
Do I need a new high concept?
If you'd like to change it, yeah, you can.
I'll probably think of one, considering I don't think Gosnian Internal Affairs is going to work anymore.
Yeah, well, you are still related via your... You are still related via your hero.
I assume,
you are related via...
I assumed they were just going to dissolve the department.
Yeah, we got into the castle a little bit faster than I anticipated we would. I wanted to build up the imminent threat of an Ishtar invasion, and that did not quite happen now. That didn't happen the way that I planned it.
It was fun, though. Goodbye, Gosnia.
Yeah.
That session of us getting into the castle and then the actual party was, like, insane, though.
Yeah, no. I mean, like... Yeah, I really did not expect you to just keep on going on to the castle. I thought that this would be a snake hunting mission, and then the party would happen later.
Yeah.
Because I did want to have a little bit... Let's see, John, Roll20. Huh. Our dear friend from work has sent me a message, and I have no idea why he sent me a message.
At 10:40 p.m.?
Well, 9:40 for us.
Oh, sorry, right.
Yeah. But I don't even know what he's talking about. Maybe it's about the D&D stuff? I don't know.
Question.
Yes.
So, do you spend a refresh to level up an ability?
No, well, I mean, so if you want to modify a stunt, like make it more powerful, yeah, but mostly it's just you get a whole new stunt. So you know how like we got effectively a item that lets him cast ice magic? He could also just learn the ice magic spell by spinning a refresh.
So, how would I? So, am I spending anything if I want to level up a skill?
No, you just get a free skill level up anyways. I can
And
double check to make certain that I'm doing this right.
and remind me how the numbers work out again. If possible, I'd like to take a +1 skill to a +2.
You can only build skills on skills that are high more than what you have, right? So at the end of each session, you can shift around skills however you like, but you always have to have this at least as many +1 skills as you have +2 skills, right? Or like at least as many. So you need as many +3 skills as you want +4 skills. You need as many +2 skills as you want +3 skills, and as many +1 skills as you want +2 skills. So you can build up vertically, but it tends towards a pyramid, right? Where it's like you've got 1+4, 2+3, 3+2, 2+1, and then you start at 1, and then you can just shift that skill around as you'd like.
And is there any restriction on like the pluses zeros, or can you just kind of take them up to +1, no problem?
Yeah, you can just take any number of +0s you can take up to +1. And I accidentally closed Roll20. And I signed out of Roll20.
One,
To be fair, this is probably it for the night, but hold on. I'm looking up the cheat sheet and trying to make certain that I've got.
Okay, that is.
I'm probably gonna take a +1 skill to a +2 skill.
Okay, as long as you've got as many +1 skills as you have +2 skills, that works.
I think I've got 3 +2 and 5 +1.
Okay, then you can take a +1 to a +2, and that won't screw up with your ladder.
Yeah. I'm thinking rapport, maybe? Does anybody have a good rapport, or would it be good to invest in rapport? Oh, I might actually want to do my will, because I have absolute dog defense stats.
Okay, go ahead and do your will.
Yeah, will's good against magic, because like anything that's going to target you magically is going to be against a will.
Worst comes to worst, we can just fight our way out of more situations.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It could be like the Turks, where they hit you but can't damage Corvallis, and Corvallis can't damage them.
He has to use his rock hard ass again.
Yeah.
So if I have 4 1s and 3 2s, then I could not level up a 1 because then I would have 3 1s and 4 2s, correct?
Right. So you'd have to start by putting down a 1. And keeping in mind, and I told you guys all gained a refresh, so you've incremented your refresh up, right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. I just want to make certain that's the case, because like I said, I accidentally logged out of Roll20.
Oh, I have pretty good rapport, so yeah, you can go ahead and do your will. I have 2.
Am I able to switch around skills and level up a skill?
Yeah, I think that's viable, because like you can switch around skills anytime, anytime at the end of a session, right? So you get minor milestones at the end of a session, and then you can switch out any 2 skills. So if you want to take a +1 and make it a +2, you swap it with a +2, right?
Ooh.
As long as you've got more skills underneath to advance, there you go.
I'm thinking about trying to do something cheeky if it works. So
Cheek away. And cheek away.
I have 2, 3 skills. No, I don't think that works. Damn. Well, hold on.
Like I said, you can shuffle them down. You can shuffle them out. So
What is some stuff that I don't
and you're not
really...
limited. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Never mind. I was speaking out my butt. Never mind.
Sorry, I'm trying to think about this.
Although, since this is a major milestone, technically now you can rename your high concept. So if you want to rename your high concept someone, you actually can do that.
Nice. Would I have to change my trouble as well?
No. This is just an opportunity. You can change your trouble at significant milestones regardless, because it's not your high concept.
I'll probably think about it over the next couple of weeks and then decide, probably on a new high concept and a new trouble.
Okay. Well, I mean,
Because
like,
the trouble is related to the high concept, and it does not really make sense for it to be a trouble anymore.
yeah. You could change out the trouble and then leave the high concept. I don't know, God, this is, yeah. Oh, no.
I think I'm going to... What are resource rolls? What is resources?
Your money, I
Yeah.
think.
So, like, whenever you need to buy something significant, like you've got to buy a car, you're gonna like rent a chocobo. Whenever you're gonna like do something that requires you to actually spend money, like money is not actually something that is a static possession, right? Your resources is just, this is what you can call it. They can be favors, they can be the cash you've got on hand. That's just a permanent thing that you have. So if you want to be rich, you have a high resource roll.
Okay. So what I would like to do is my will is +2.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm going to trade that with my deceive. So my will would be +1 and my deceive will be +2. And then I think I'll just I'll level up my drive. Sure, I'll just take like a kind of support stat.
Okay, let me double check. So your will is going down to 1.
So my will is going down to 1. So I'm gonna make that change if that's okay. My will is going down to 1.
Remove one of your will or one of your stress boxes for will then. Wait,
is that mental?
No, hold on. No. Mental stress. No, you get 3 stress boxes even at +1. Never mind.
Okay, so will is 1. Deceive is now 2. And then I am upping my drive to 1.
Okay.
And I just reflected that change on my character sheet.
Okay. I can't guarantee. I can't like say. I can't like.
Oh, it didn't
well,
work.
I mean, I can.
Hold
I can
on.
look in. Hold on. Okay. I was gonna just log back into Roll20 since.
Okay, so let me look at this. Okay, so deceive is now 2, drive is now 1, and will is now also 1. Okay, it's good now.
Okay, so as long as you've got more ones or equal to ones as you've got twos.
Yes, now let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now I have 5 ones. And let's see. 1, 2, 3, and 3 twos.
Okay, hold on. Let me change the way that your skills are displayed. Compact list, group by rating. Here we go. This will let you check it in.
That's way easier.
How do you like that? So you've got 5 ones, 3 threes, or 3 twos. Did you mean to have 5 ones? Because you could have upgraded 1 to a 2.
No. I had 4 ones, and I had to level one of my zeros up to a 1 so that I could level.
No,
so-
you could have. Well, so yeah, no, I guess I see what you're doing.
Yeah, because if
You
I
could've
would have
leveled
leveled a 1 up, I would have had more 2s than 1s.
Hold on. So you had 4 ones
And 3 2s.
and 3 twos. So yeah, you would have had to level up. Well, no, you could have leveled up a 1 to a 2, and you would have had 3 twos and 3 ones. No, you wouldn't have. You would have had 4 twos and 1 1. Crap. Yeah, you're right.
At least I think I'm doing this properly.
Yes, you're doing it properly. I aren't math well.
I aren't either, bud. I aren't either.
Oh, I see you doing the editing right now.
Here, I'm just.
Oh, this is beautiful. Yes, I like this.
I'm just modifying the way that your skills show up so that we don't have
Yeah.
that question.
Yeah, so the basic premise is make sure you have more of one thing than you have the other thing.
Yeah, it's a pyramid.
Yes.
Is
thank
there
you.
any way to make it so that the skills are listed in like descending order of modifier?
Yeah, he's doing that right
Like
now.
that? Yeah.
Okay, that's nice. Thank you.
Yeah,
Did
that is
you-
way
Yeah.
better. Quality of life, QOL, quality of life change.
I don't know how
The-
Selwyn's got the way that it is, but Selwyn's does have 4 bottom stats and then 4 middle 2 stats and then 2 3 and 1 4.
Oh, that's right. I had 5 ones, and then I moved one of my ones up to it.
Oh, I
Great
think
site.
I know what happened. I bet that you forgot to. Bet you forgot to upgrade last time we did a level up for you.
Oh, that's possible.
No, I mean Corvallis. I think Corvallis forgot to do it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Corvallis did?
Yeah,
Does this mean
and
I get buffed?
Nico also maybe did. Nico? Did you ever? Have you incremented any of your skills? I think you two forgot because Selwyn has 4 average and then 4 fair.
Oh, I'm supposed to have 4 fair?
Yeah, I think you guys forgot to. Yeah, she's got 4 average, 4 fair.
Oh,
I think.
Yeah.
I think you guys forgot to upgrade one of your skills.
well,
Oh,
sick.
well, okay. So I guess we get 2 free level ups?
Yeah, well, no, not 2 free level ups. You just never took the level up the first time that we gave you.
Hell yeah.
The ones that I always supposed to have. Okay.
Yeah.
In that case.
So you both have 5 ones and 3 twos. Selwyn has 4 ones and 4 twos. I don't think that you guys modified your character last time that we leveled up, because you fought that boss, the snake boss, and that was your first boss fight, and you leveled up. Now you're exiting the city, and mostly exiting the city was. Exiting the city was a pain in the butt, but it wasn't actually a gigantic friggin' fight.
Okay.
Hey, if you're
Let
telling me
me-
that I can up another skill, I'll take it.
Yeah, let me look up. Since I'm trying to be like the master of magic here, I'm gonna look up what does blue magic do, really quickly?
Blue magic is you learn that crap from enemy monsters. You learn it by getting attacked by the stuff.
Oh, well, that's that. I don't think that's going to be very prevalent for us then.
Okay.
'Cause
Well,
if I get hit, I die.
there was a chance to get turned to stone and learn the blue magic as long as somebody like softed you back. But that was the basilisk. Don't worry, I'll throw cockatrice at you or something.
That sounds awesome.
But yeah, blue magic is that's the enemy skill magic. If you remember Final Fantasy VII, that's the crap.
Oh, so I can turn someone into a frog.
Although I think there was something that transformed, but that was transform magic, which would qualify as green magic. But blue magic, I don't think that there was a frog transformation in blue magic.
I'm looking at the wiki right now. So the frog song is blue magic.
Oh yeah, you're right. So yes, frog song would be. You'd have to run into a frog that does that.
That sounds like it would be absolutely hilarious for the future.
I upped athletics, by the way.
Okay.
So it went from a +1 to a +2.
Yes.
Do we have anybody here who's good at deceiving people?
I'm kind of working on that now. As
Okay.
like metagaming, I think I'm just gonna try and create a fucking like. I'm gonna start out with my Moogles, and I'm going to create my own fucking Assassin's Creed organization, I guess.
He's accidentally the world's greatest spy. He has failed upwards the entire time.
I'm down.
I'm just gonna straight up lie to this soldier. Okay, that's my new character arc and trajectory.
You know what? Like, I mean, it worked out really well.
Hey, remember, you can also shuffle your high concept. Now that we're out of the city, if you wanted to shuffle your high concept, you can shuffle your high concept to reflect a change in the city.
Scavenger's Minute Crafts is really nice, though.
I mean, the only thing I would want to change is like my freaking trouble. The only thing I would need to do is like I could change to like.
You can change your trouble now too.
Yeah, mage saves the queen or something, and substitute of god save the queen. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Mage saved the queen, so it's just, ooh, I can use that. I can use that to you. Change it. Do it.
All right.
But we
Sounds
can't
good.
add an aspect, correct?
You can add an aspect, but yeah.
Okay, you know what? Fuck it. I'm starting an organization.
Okay.
I just need
All
to
right. Cool.
think of what I want to call it.
I guess ostensibly you can change your trouble. It's missing an opportunity because you're not able to change your high concept, but you could theoretically just change your trouble currently. What is the name? Oh god, what is it I'm looking for? You guys mentioned something and it triggered something in me and I cannot remember what it was. And half of me thinks that it was Assassin's Creed. Oh yeah, I remember. It was you were changing your concept to Mage Save the Queen. I've got to make a note for that so that I do not forget to invoke information about the Queen.
Awesome. So, Jay, did you say you were trying to be good at driving?
I took it because I
just took it. So it's got like a 1 in it or something.
Yeah.
Okay. Selwyn, how good are you at investigating?
+4.
+4. Okay, I'm not doing that then. Who's good at empathy?
Selwyn has a +2 empathy.
I'm trying to decide on why. Because I've got a +1 in drive, empathy, investigate, stealth, and will. Investigate's off the table. I figure we're going to be walking a bit, so you know. I don't know how much we're going to be stealthing in the future because I can just stop time if someone like hastes me. I can just snap my finger at a bunch of people and we'd be fine.
Pop 2 people out of initiative and it's like, okay.
Yeah, like we have a good control of the fight by that point. So, you know what? I feel like we're gonna be in the wilderness for a while, aren't we? While we go to the kingdom.
Yep.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna.
At least for a session. I mean, like, yeah.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna up blue magic 1, and then if my computer wants to do what I'm telling it to do, and then I'll bump up my will 1 too, so I don't get a mage's greatest enemy is another mage, as they say. So yeah, make
I
that
thought
one.
it was big burly guys breaking your orbs.
Oh well, I can stop the big burly guy with my time magic.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
yeah, no, I'm looking at enemy skill and it's like this was my favorite build for Final Fantasy VII. Because after Junon you no longer need magic, right? Because magic de-increments your HP and increments your HP or your MP. So I would just like lose all of my actual magic and then go enemy skill. Because once you get, I think you need the Bronco so you can fly back. No, you need manipulate. So you need Kate Sith, and then you need to travel back to the first continent to get White Wind from some real weird cactus-looking bird, and then you don't even need like healing magic because White Wind cures and removes most status effects. So yeah, I just I made all of my characters blue mages in Final Fantasy VII because it was just better than actually using real magic.
And I got like 5 refresh, so I can learn a good chunk of skills for us, gang.
Okay.
Well, stunts, yeah, not skills, but stunts. Skills
Stunts,
are yeah.
Yes, stunts.
So you can create stunts as you wish. I mean, you can create them right now.
I'll probably need some time to. I'll have a list for us next session.
Your list is like Titan, Bahamut. No, we can't. Those are story beats.
Those are story beats. Those we can't choose those.
Yeah.
What
I'll
are?
probably have...
Sorry.
I was just gonna say I'll have some like green magic and black magic and blue magic for next time.
You're the next thing that I'm gonna do is friggin' when you go get Ifrit, I'm just gonna play The Floor is Lava. It's like like better move quick. No, it's I don't know. I think that Ifrit's gonna want to punch you. So it's gonna be like a fighting thing.
Sounds good. I'm gonna be like Rocky. Get up, Rocky. Get up, you bum. That'll be fun. Sorry, Jay, you go ahead.
What are things that can be stunts?
Generally the construction of stunts is when this condition, then that skill, right? So simple stunts are things like you can use X instead of Y because your character is designed to use X instead of Y, right? Simple stunts for Final Fantasy, because we're doing this weird magic system thing, is you just say, oh, I want to do, I want to learn fire. So you friggin' learn fire. Or you do Firaga, which is like all enemies, like adjacent to one another, right? Or all Fyra is like all enemies, like enemies adjacent to each other, and then Firaga is like all enemies in an area.
Okay. If I want to lean more into the illicit activities, like what would be examples of things I could do leaning that way with stunts? Like forging identities, documents,
So, because your character is well, keep in mind, firstly, you can swap out your burglary with any skill that you've created. So that makes you instantly more thievy, right?
Yeah.
And For stunts, if you don't want to swap out crafting, what you can do is you can use a stunt that says you can use crafts instead of burglary for forging, or you can use crafts to do other things. Used the
Okay.
we've used the imperfect Cronus agent. You've invoked that to do stuff like picking locks. So yeah, it's things like that. If anytime that you're breaking the rules, like when you would normally do something one way, you can do something another way. So saying I want to be I want to be a thief is just, well, take your burglar and move it to where your investigation is, right?
Okay. So could I create um a stunt? Hmm. Sorry, I'm thinking about this.
Yeah,
Well,
in Fate,
you're fine.
anyone can be good at anything else, right? So just, like your high concept defines what you're always good at. So like since Nico's high concept is gods in a beaker, he can always be good at summoning. Right? He can always like anytime, or if he's doing some sort of like scientific experimentation with magic, he can always invoke that high concept and like make use that in any instance.
I'm trying to think what a name for that would be though.
What do you mean your stunt? What type of stunt is it?
So it would be if I wanted to like forge documentation or licenses, or like if I wanted to forge something, that would be a burglary roll, correct?
Yeah, nominally.
So I want to make a stunt where I can use my crafting.
Oh, so you're just looking for a name for the stunt to use, like, do you want it to be specifically for forging? Because that would be specifically for forging.
Um, I guess that evens it out because I don't want to be able to use crafts for like all burglary related things, you know?
Yeah. No, it's when something, then like if something, then skill does this,
Okay.
right? If X, then Y. So it's like like when forging documents, use crafts instead of burglary.
Okay. Um. Sorry.
Or if your skill was going to be like, I want to use investigate instead of burglary, you can always like, okay, I want to be able to find documents. And so that would be the flavor of the skill. So instead of like, I'm going to forge documents, I'm going to, like try and locate them. So whatever the opposite of offense is, where it's like you buy the documents you need, like black market, whatever. So yeah, that's the thing. That's how flexible fate is. You just if then when dealing with a mob, then use, like intimidate instead of deceive. Or when working for the mob, use intimidate instead of deceive. Like if you want to lie as a mobster, but you want to intimidate people. Or not intimidate, what is it?
Blend in.
No, provoke. Like if you want to bully someone instead of like lying to them, or if you want to bully someone instead of like using rapport with somebody, you would just reframe how you use that skill via a stat, like via a feat. So there's two, like there's different ways of approaching things, right? So it's like you can shuffle up your skills between each session. So let's say that you needed talking last session and it didn't work out for you, you just change out two skills, right?
Hmm.
Or you can create a stunt by spending refresh to create a stunt that does the thing that you want.
I think I found the alliteration I'm looking for.
Okay.
The name of this stunt is Craftsman Calligraphy. Craftsman
Okay.
Calligraphy, and the description is crafts. Roll crafts to create or alter paperwork or documentation.
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah. Say roll crafts instead of burglary, so that we know for a fact that that's the way that it's going to do.
Okay.
We got a pretty neat team here. I like our trio
Yeah.
that we've got.
Well, like I said, we don't have. You're not bound by the, the Holy Trinity inside MMOs. You don't have to be a tank, a magic user, or a fighter, right?
Yeah. I mean, we
All
don't really
do
have a distinct
anything.
fighter.
Yeah. You can
have,
all
like,
do anything.
Yeah, we have like kind of a tank and a tankish spy. I like that with Corvallis. We have the master of magic and summoning and a little bit of stealth with Nico, and then we have extraordinary investigator and empathy magnet Selwyn. Yeah, our group and mage, a healing mage too. Yeah, our group's pretty good. Pretty good.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, well,
Wait,
I'll have my comprehensive list of stunts for next time, so I'll have to ask you to bear with me at the beginning of the next session.
That's fine.
Oh, shit. I guess I should probably end the stream.
Yeah, I think that's it for the night.
Alrighty.
Well, thank you very much. Yeah.